Practice run.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can hear that. If I can hear it, everyone else can hear it. Everyone can hear that in the chat, right? Yeah.
Sound is back, apparently.
Yeah. That one. Huh?
There, that's why. Hello?
Can hear now. There we go. Awesome.
Got it. We got it. We're on.
There we go. Right, apologies for that. I am clearly just an idiot. To be fair, right, this is the first time where we've live streamed with other people, and it's a different kind of setup, so it's not entirely my fault, but I will have to pay for the premium thing so we can do it properly next time. So let's do that intro again. Hello, everybody. Do you know, as we said, when people couldn't hear us, if everything went right, then it wouldn't be fun.
Sure.
I've forgotten what I said now. Hello, everyone. I think a really nice intro planned out as well. But yeah, thanks to everyone in the chat for letting us know about that, because we would have just rambled on and no one would have heard us for about 3 hours. So where
3 hours. Christ.
We've got a marathon coming.
Where were we? Well, very quickly, hello to SMTV, Ragamuffin, and the Dilcam.
Hello.
Good evening.
The links to those channels should be in the description, so please go and subscribe to everybody. And it is. Yeah, I've put the links in there. I'm not a complete idiot. How are we all then?
Wonderful.
Yeah, let's
once
do that
again.
conversation again.
Yeah,
doing very well.
I feel slightly better than I did 2 minutes ago, so that's good.
Yeah, excited to talk about a really good, solid year of music that we've had.
Well, let's start at the very beginning then. What was everyone's first gig of the year?
Ooh.
I've kind of got two answers, I guess. One being, I think it was like the 4th of January. My brother's band, Worst Wishes, played our local venue here. So that was kind of like a token one. But I'd say, like, I think my first proper one was I went to go and visit a mate who moved up to Scotland and went to see Paleface Swiss, Acacia Strain, and
nice.
Desolated.
Wow.
Very good.
Really, really good show. Very, very good. Yeah.
Awesome. And I just want to say, Worst Wishes is not a token. I'm waiting for those boys to come up into the Midlands. If they're watching, bring it up north, man.
It's there's plans next year. That's all I'll say. I know there's some good plans next year. I think they'll allow me to say that at least.
Teasers. Awesome. My first gig of the year was Kubla Khan, I believe, in Birmingham at the Institute. Kubla Khan, supported by Gideon, and there may have been another band notable, but I can't remember who they were. But yeah, a really strong start. Awesome band. Ended up seeing
throwing
them again.
down straight away. Just absolutely gonna throw down.
I have to start how I mean to go on. So
yeah,
that's it.
What about you, Dylan?
I think it was actually my brother's band. My brother was in a band and like a little thing. And that's the first. I can't remember doing anything else before that. Yeah, he's the guitarist, main guitarist. He's very good.
What kind of vibe is
they
it?
Just do covers.
Just covers.
Metallica covers mostly. Yeah, he's very cool. Talented guy, much more talented than me.
I had quite a quiet January, to be honest. I didn't. I think my first one was the Poison Descendancy tour, the Bullet and Trivium, that didn't end very well, apparently.
Yeah.
No.
Still no idea what exactly happened, but yeah, it's weird it's weird that they both toured doing the albums, and then we saw both of those bands at other festivals basically playing the album again.
Yeah.
You know, but
it would have been nice as festival appearances to have done best ofs. In my eyes, festival appearances are best ofs. Give the people the sing-alongs, all of the sing-alongs.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I wasn't looking forward to Bullet at all at Download. I don't want to jump ahead because I know you got plans, but Bullet ended up putting on a really good show, covering most bases anyway. To be honest.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, we'll come to it. We'll save it for when we get to Download. But yeah, I mean, the tour itself. I don't know if anybody else went to the Poison Descendancy tour, but the tour itself was pretty fantastic. We went to the Manchester show at the Co-op Live, and we were like in the hotel room, and we saw 2 tickets pop up for the Hellhole, you know, like the bits like inside the stage area.
Yeah.
And they were like 30 quid extra than what we paid for the tickets that we had. So we were like, well, if we can sell these tickets that we've got, like that's worth the upgrade for an extra 30 quid. So literally, like we're in the hotel on the like just about to set off and go to the gig. Very last minute, we were just like, let's stand in the stage, I guess.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can't remember,
Yeah.
but was it Bullet headlining over Trivium because it was in UK?
So they alternated. It was like, I think the night we went, Bullet were on first. Yeah, they were,
Okay.
because we missed the first song because we were running a bit late. We missed the first Bullet song, and then Trivium afterwards because we missed Orbit Culture as well because they were the support band. But what a tour that was! Such like a great idea for 2 bands to come together. And the rumors
Big
were as
legacy
well.
acts.
What? Sorry.
Big legacy acts.
Yeah. Well,
didn't
apparently
think.
the original plan was going to be that both of those bands were going to support Avenged Sevenfold doing City of Evil in full as well.
Oh well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But apparently
Well,
apparently Avenged Sevenfold didn't want to do it or something. But that was the original pitch. It was going to be Matt, and Matt.
3 mats.
Yeah, which would have I think would have been like one of the best tours the UK's ever seen, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it
Definitely
would be.
fresh.
Like,
Mm.
that's 3 huge bands that can headline big shows.
Yeah.
In their own regard.
Mm.
And if you had to put them on it's like, sadly for us, we look probably and see a lot of the America tours that come about of all these like huge bands coming together that get to put on these shows, and that never happens over here.
Yeah. Kind of jealous, like seeing some of the, especially like some of the festival posters, and you're like, can you not just do something like that over here, please?
Yeah, I've never seen these now. They're just too good. Can't deal with it.
I look at it and I'll get jealous, but then I think the amount of running around that you need to do on an average download, imagine what you'd have to do for these kind of gigs as well.
Oh Christ, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Too much of a big thing.
Yeah, that's it. It's like looking, I mean, we'll come to it in a bit, but like that download announcement, you look at it and you go, oh my God, this band, oh my God, this band, oh my God. And then you go, half of these bands are going to clash, aren't they?
Who am I actually going to see?
Yeah.
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 It's the same with Slam Dunk, which, I mean, we'll come to in a minute, but Slam Dunk, is it going to be a choice between Good Charlotte and Knock Loose? Because
that'd be heartbreaking. But it's going to be the case, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
Or
gonna
at
be
least-
that. It's going to be that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've waited like nearly 20 years to see Good Charlotte, but you know, yeah,
Good.
Choices need to be made.
yeah.
Maybe a bit of both.
Any other big tours around that time? I've got like my calendar on the wall. I can't really see any like.
I'm trying to think back to what I've actually been to this year.
Mm,
I've got some stuff.
I went to see.
Nothing really. Most of my tours have been like the back end of the year, to be honest.
Yeah, that's like the back end of this year has been completely stacked. Like the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like we had Landmarks like about a week ago. Straight from the Path one. I was at the final show in Bristol. I had
awesome.
1056 in September. Pierce the Veil in September as well. Everything's kind of been towards this last few months.
Yeah. And then it's been like Bad Omens, Parkway,
Yeah.
Don Broco. You know, it's just Ice Nine Kills. Yeah, it'd be nice to space them out a little bit more because then you can afford it. Because it's just it's all starting to add up. You think festival season's over, I can save a bit of money now until Christmas, and then nope.
Yeah.
I've only just got to the point of like looking at tours next year, and even particularly like some in January, because I'm just like, yeah, it's next year, it's 26,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like that's actually only a few weeks
That's
away. Like,
3
I
weeks
need
away.
to get my act together.
Yeah, can't believe it's only 3 weeks.
I know it's gone scary quick this year. Scary quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at the calendar, and I've noticed something I really want to talk about. Like, this year I got to cross something off my bucket list, which is to see my favorite song live. And I hope it's an experience that everybody gets in their life. I went to see Toto at the Manchester Arena,
Oh, mate.
and like
Wow.
Africa's my favorite song. And just getting to see it live is just, you know, an experience.
I bet. Yeah.
And I was torn between like doing a vlog for it and not, and in the end I decided not to because I was like, no, that's just for me.
That's for you.
Yeah.
That special moment you can enjoy.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different to some of the bands that we're going to talk about, but yeah, that was like one of the highlights of the year for me, really. Guilt Trip. Did anyone go and see Guilt Trip?
The only time I
the
saw them this year, you were at Fleming Sleep, so I'm jealous about that. I'm so jealous. Talk to me. How was it?
Oh mate, it was incredible. The mental venue, Doncaster Dome, that I've never heard of. Thinking, it's just an arena that Doncaster have. It was literally what would you call it? Like a social club kind of place that just has football grounds inside, and we were essentially on a basketball court watching Guilt Trip and Sleep. So it was insane. But yeah, that's so good. Truly, both bands. I mean, I caught Unpeople as well, which I wouldn't call myself a fan, but they have some great tunes, really awesome riffs.
Yep.
So I caught a bit of them, and then Guilt Trip. Whenever Guilt Trip are involved, the place is getting destroyed. Always good, and I can see them going really, really far. They're still in the youth at the moment, if you will, but they can go really far. And then Whilst You Sleep's just delivered what you imagine from a Sleep show. Some real throwbacks as well. I've never seen them perform what is my favourite Sleep song, but they did it the other night, and that was Crows.
They played Crows, did they?
It's great.
They played Crows. In fact, sorry, I tell a lie. I have seen it live, and it was when they're supporting Asking Alexandria at O2 Academy in 2010 or something. That's the last time I saw that song performed live. But because this was a big 20th anniversary, they pulled out some really old tunes, and it was awesome to experience. A really great night.
I'll circle back
to
Guilt Trip in a minute, but I have seen a lot of things where Loz, when he was on stage, was kind of suggesting this could be it for a little bit, or like how he was phrasing things, like it could be they're having a bit of a break.
Oh, okay. I obviously wasn't listening because I didn't hear anything personally. No.
Yeah. No, I've heard a few people, like, seen a few bits in particular today where people like Sleeps may just kind of take a bit of a hiatus for a few years, which is, I find a bit strange timing because they've worked themselves to a really high level point. I see them a bit like they're a few years behind Architects in terms of how in the British scene especially, but I think even globally, like how they're transcending. And it's like push forward more, but by the sound of it, they may take a break for a little bit.
It'd be a shame, but I think, I don't know, sometimes a break's a good thing. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but their last album wasn't great for me. It had one or two great tunes, maybe like Rainbows and
Flowers. And Down.
Flowers was nice. Yeah.
Flowers. And what's the one with Alex?
I think it's called Down.
Oh, Down.
Down. That's it. Sorry, I didn't hear. So there were one or two, but overall it wasn't a front to back banger like we've had with You Are We and other albums.
100%. I very much agree with that.
So hopefully, maybe if there is a little break, they come back with a new You Are We.
I'd love that.
Hope so.
On the Guilt Trip one, sorry, go on, Gibby.
No, I was just going to say, like, when Stu then said it was the 20th anniversary, it depresses me that Whilst You Sleeps are a band that are 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's like they're like a new band and they're 20 years old. Yeah. Sorry.
I thought Bullet were only 20 years old, and now it Sleeps. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw them, I must have been 19, 20 years old, if that, maybe even younger. And that was seeing them at the Slade Rooms in Wolverhampton with like a 500 cap, and they didn't even sell out that room. So to go from seeing them doing that to where they are now is awesome, but it also makes you feel very old.
Yeah.
I've got similar, to be fair. They did a small venue called the Bullingdon in Oxford, maybe like 2015, 2016, and that's like a 300 cap. And I got great memories from that. Like, I remember Matt was being crowd surfed to the bar. He stood on the bar, someone poured some Jack Daniels down his throat while he was still riffing, and then he got crowd surfed back onto the stage.
Awesome.
What a guy.
Legendary.
And I'm here drinking Baileys, talking to you three.
You got
I'm on-
Bailey's. Oh,
I'm on the
very
Pepsi Max.
very effective.
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a Bailey's.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Season
Yeah.
3.
I'm on the Pepsi Max because last night was a hard one. So
Coke Zero,
I'm-
guys.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, back onto the guilt trip bit. The only time I can think straight away that I saw them this year was their No Barrier set at Burn It Down Festival.
Oh, nice.
It was absolutely carnage and chaos, and phenomenal.
I can imagine. Sorry, was that Burn It Down?
Yeah, Burn It Down. Yeah.
was that in Torquay?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Torquay.
I keep meaning
Yeah,
to do
really
that
good
one.
festival.
I keep meaning to do that one. It's just it's so far away. It's getting down there, and every year I look at the lineup and I'm like, yeah, I might try it this year, but then it just for whatever reason logistically it never works out. But
I do recommend it if it works out in schedules and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a very good community feel like Trees has. And it's all essentially on the same road, and the venues are literally right next to each other. Like there's one which is a pub called the Apple and Parrot, and literally directly across the road there's another one called Attic, and literally right next door there's the Foundry. So they are so close knit, and you just kind of jump around, and it's phenomenally well organized.
Like the way
Sounds
Slam
good.
Dunk used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
OG Slam Dunk.
Who did you guys all go to Slam Dunk this year? Was I the only one who
Yes.
did?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I missed out.
What a lineup.
What was that like then?
Oh, we all
Oh,
went
they-
on the same day as well, didn't we? We all
Yeah. South,
saw
yeah.
each other. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Slam Dunk's always good.
Who headlined this
My
year?
first
I
time,
remember.
who headlined? It was A Day to Remember.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're just insane. That was my first time seeing them.
Yeah. I took
Yeah,
you as
no,
like a seen them 12 times before kind of guy. You talking
Actually,
A Day
not.
to Remember? Yeah. It was let's start again. Was that your first time seeing A Day to Remember, Dill?
No, third actually.
Oh, who are you talking about then? First time seeing?
Old boy.
Oh, Electric
Boy.
Callboy.
Right.
Got you.
Yeah.
That was a really fun set. I think
It was.
I don't remember any other set I've seen where I think I've genuinely just been like laughing or grinning, smiling throughout an entire set because it was just so fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It really was.
They're gonna be big.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
if
100%.
if the next album like does well, which it should do, because like I know they've been going a long time, but like because it was Eskimo Callboy, wasn't it? And then they changed the name because of all those issues. But like since becoming like Electric Callboy and like change it, like pivoting slightly to that new kind of style, that's almost like a rebirth of the band. So really, they've only got like 1.5 albums out as Electric Callboy.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
if the next now that they've got the momentum, if the next album does well, they could be like festival headliners in the next few years. You know.
It's one of those things that they headlined Ali Pali a couple of months ago, and when trying to look at future headliners, that's always a nice basis of like who are the bands that are headlining Ali Pali and potentially selling that out, because that's where you can start to see where festivals are looking at the size bands that they want to potentially bring up into that headliner slot.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think they'd be like a Trees headliner size now, or are they a bit big?
They'd almost
I
feel a
think
bit too big for Trees, don't
Yeah.
you think?
I think like there's
Maybe,
a
but
world where
then-
it could happen,
Yeah.
They fit the
but
hype
I
trees.
agree. I do agree with you. I could see them as a potential download second stage headliner.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that what you
This
think they'll be
stage
next year?
now. Potentially, I think, yeah.
Mm.
I think like I could see that world. Depends on who they're up against. Like who's the main headliner that night. But I think that could be viable.
As
So
long
I'm
as it's not in the
considering what I
tent.
just said now. Yeah, not in the tent.
Yeah.
Don Broco have done Ali Pali. Don Broco have headline Trees.
Yeah.
I was going to
They've
say
had like
Bullet.
Slam Dunk.
It's headline Slam Dunk.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bullet have headline Trees. Electric Callboy bigger than Bullet. Yeah, I'm kind of doubting what I'm saying now. Maybe they could headline.
They're a lot more relevant than Bullet these days, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Bullet did the headline The Pilot, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Mm.
for a band that you could have had, not in their prime, but I think they could have potentially headlined Download at a time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel like that's
Yeah.
going to happen now.
Yeah.
I mean, they might give it a few more years, and they might be considered the legacy band. Do you know what I mean? Which would make us feel even older. Because
Oh, God.
I mean, when they were on stage at Download this year, like Matt Tuck was basically saying, like, next time we play this festival, we want a headline. And I think I heard people audibly laughing at that in the crowd. It's just like, yeah, maybe like no offense to Bullet, but like maybe just know your level a little bit. Like,
yeah,
Agreed.
they're not like a Linkin Park or a Limp Bizkit. Do you know what I mean?
Sub-headliners.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And do you know what? That's okay because it's still,
Yeah, it's,
you know,
yeah.
it's still a massive slot when you think of some of the bands that have played there.
Yeah.
You know, like Judas Priest, I've never headlined Download. Doesn't mean Judas Priest aren't massive.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed. Yeah. Definitely.
So what other festivals? So we obviously, let's talk about our big meetup then at Download,
Let's do it.
because that was probably one of the highlights of my year.
Yeah.
great time.
Absolutely.
I loved it. And if anyone's in the chat
Yeah.
right now who was there, please let us know. Apologize by the
definitely,
way, I can't see the chat, but we'll come to it in a sec.
I mean, first of all, a lot of props to you, Gibby, because you kind of helped orchestrate a lot of it, and kind of brought it all together, kind of putting trailer together in bits and pieces. So a lot of props to you with that, and
Thank you.
I think it was just nice for all of us. Didn't know what to expect. It was really overwhelming, and just kind of getting to chat to so many people. It was absolutely lovely, and definitely like their standout moments throughout this year, for sure.
Yeah. And it was nice to get to talk to each other as well, because I don't know if people know this, but that was the first time that a lot of us met each other. Was that
It
was
was
that meetup? I don't think I'd met. Had I met you before?
I don't
Stu?
think I'd met. I don't think I'd met any of you. No,
No.
I think that was the first time for everyone.
Yeah.
I think we had a brief run-in deal downloads ago. I want to say in Doghouse, where I think everyone was just smashed.
We
So I've got
sober.
I've got very vague memories of that. But yeah, it was it was really kind of nice just to get all of us to get together at least anyway. And
it was surreal how many people turned up. Really, I was impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It was hard to kind of give everyone the same amount of attention, wasn't it? And like try and speak to certain people. And
I was trying not to be rude, and then I noticed people were like waiting to, and you kind of want to strike that balance between you do want to just stand around and chat to everybody, but there's other people, and I really wasn't expecting that at all, that there was like going to be a queue of people.
Yeah, that was
like what
that was interesting. Did not expect it in the slightest, but it was so welcome. Everyone we met there was absolutely lovely. Really kind words said by a lot of people, and maybe we do something again. Who knows?
Maybe
definitely.
I've still got the because we had a Polaroid at the end. You pay them, and they give you a Polaroid. That's stuck on my mirror, like dressing table. So I see that every morning. I blow it a kiss and think for next time.
I have got my fellow Ragamuffin Dan in the chat. It looks like, and he's saying that the meetup was one of his highlights of the year. Great to meet everyone, creators and viewers alike.
That's
very well said, Dan.
It's a good job you're keeping up with the chat, because I can't really see it at the side here.
Should we chat with the chat?
Yeah.
See who's in.
You guys are on chat duty. Because, just to pull back the curtain a little bit, those technical issues at the start was a bit stressful. So my setup is all over the place now.
I mean, we've got an ask here about next year's download doing a meet.
We got Chids Vids in the chat. Merry Christmas. Also having a Bailey's. He knows what he's doing. Cheers. Jaggy Sean, I was there.
He was there.
You're right.
Thank you very much, sir.
And is that Louis? Sorry if I'm
Louis.
saying your name wrong. Class getting to see everyone, especially Stu. Again, correct answer. Yeah. Awesome to meet you. And then Dan, why aren't you here?
So
Dan.
so talking about potential meetups for next year, I mean, I would love to do it again. And obviously,
Yep.
the Yarnolds aren't here tonight. They couldn't be with us. But you know, I think the five of us had a great time. And I'd love. Do you know what I'd love to try and like get a space away, because we arranged to meet up at the pub, didn't we? The Hair of the Dog pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're sandwiched between the pub and the doghouse and the food stalls and the rides, and it was like the noise was a bit overwhelming. So
Yeah.
maybe if there's somewhere a bit more secluded, I don't know. Because the thing is, like, I'd say we could do it in the den, but then there's always stuff going on in the den as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to kind of get in the way of anything else, but yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun.
I reckon we'll figure it out. We can figure something out. Put all our collective brains
we did
together. I'm
the
sure
same
we
day
can
as
get
Wenger
one
Boys.
idea.
We did do it the same day as Wenger Boys as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
What a memory! It's crazy.
Literally just outside the
we
same
were
tent.
like the pre-drink, weren't we? The meetup
Yeah.
was the pre-drink.
Yeah.
The support band, the support act for the Wenger Boy. Yeah, that entire night though was, because I think we met up about 5:00, and then we stayed there for a couple of hours. We went back to our campsite. I think you guys came back to our camp, didn't you? And had a couple of drinks.
Yeah. I joined you.
And then, obviously, yeah, Wenger Boys. Yeah, what a great night that was.
Mhm.
That was the second Jägernuke of the festival. Gone.
I remember seeing you turn up with that when I arrived at the meetup. And I was like, "Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go."
Did you have some? Did you get some?
Oh, I did. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Someone spilled. Was it you, Dylan, that spilled it all over himself?
I think
No,
I probably
I
dribbled
think
it a bit.
Dan spilt some on himself as well, if I remember rightly.
It's there's an acquired technique with the nozzle. You have to get right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have another Jägernuke next year.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Any other? What other festivals did everyone do? I know, Stu, we did Bloodstock, didn't we?
Oh mate, I saw you for like a minute, and it's the most drunk I've been in, I don't know, the past 10 years. So it's like a really vague memory of actually seeing you, and I didn't see you again, so I apologise.
That's all right. You did walk right past Shane though. He was saying,
"Oh, did I?"
Shane was stood there like waving at you, and you just went, "Ooh," walk right past him. But yeah, no hard feelings.
That was the night when the main stage they were just playing Aussie tunes.
Yeah,
So
that was a great idea.
Drink.
That was a great idea. That
For sure.
What other festivals? Trees. We did Trees as well.
The trees, yeah.
Yeah. I who headlined Trees this year?
Oh,
it was Kneecap, wasn't it?
Yes, they were one of them. My memory is horrific.
Yeah.
On trying to remember like that.
Paris this year. I didn't go to it, but
It's going to annoy me.
Paris.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
Paris.
to-
Coed
Oh
and
yeah,
Canberra.
Paris. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Taking Back Sunday, who I'll be honest didn't sound great, to be honest. I don't know if you went to see them, James, but didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I kind of heard bits and pieces from it, but no, didn't sound too great to me.
So what was everyone's favorite set? At any, not like favorite gig or favorite show, whatever. Favorite set could be any length, headline, support band, whatever, of the year.
This is difficult because we're about to do like all our awards, and I'm having to rack my brains and kind of go through all these different things. What stands out?
I've got mine. I thought, how could I possibly choose this? But then 2 seconds of thinking, I got it, and it was Shinedown on the main stage at Download this year.
Right, okay.
If you asked me previously if I thought that'd be a possibility to be my set of the year, I'd be like, nah, not really. I like them, but they're not set of the year worthy. But I think I'd fine-tuned the amount of tipsiness to like the band I was watching, so it was perfect. And then he started spouting on about something really emotional, and all of us just burst into tears, just holding on to each other, having a drink, having a cry. I look back on that really fondly. Yeah, That's
and then it absolutely lashed down during Sex Pistols, which do you remember that? Like I think
I
the
didn't
end
see
of
Sex Pistols.
it was like the end
He was
of
playing at the same time.
it was like the end of Shinedown set into
Oh, I see.
Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
And the rain was just horrific. Like I had to go back to camp to get changed to come back for Sleep Token because I thought I'm not going to enjoy Sleep Token if I
Yeah.
just and like we've had some horrendous weather at Download over the years, but that was just like that half-hour period was just like, what the hell is going on?
So I didn't carry on.
Yeah. Thinking like download wise this year, I remember really enjoying the Load set because it feels like it's been ages since Load had actually been over here. They've been making good use of their American visas. So it was really nice to see them. Yeah, they were second on. It went from Static Dress into Load, which is a fantastic 1-2 punch to have. That I remember standing out a lot. Thoroughly enjoyed the Lorna Shore set. That was a nice one. I'm just forgetting so many bands.
Where did we see each other this year? Was that Polaris? Was that this year?
Oh yes, we were.
Yeah.
We had 2 pits together, Stu. We had the Landmarks one at Slammy D.
Yes.
And then we had the Polaris one at Download, where you entrusted me with your GoPro as I crowd surfed.
There's not many people I trust with that, so
I'll take that honor very high. Yeah, like I mean Polaris. Yeah, now you say it.
That was a great performance. That was.
They're consistently a band that whenever I see them live, they just kill it every time. They sound fantastic, great stage presence, great production, great catalogue of material. Always a standout band to go and see if they're on any kind of festival bill at all.
For sure.
I'm going to cheat a little bit.
Go on.
My favourite set was Black Sabbath because how can it not be?
Oh yeah.
That is just like, I know Stu, you were there as well, but like the emotion in the stadium was just, there will never be another moment like that in music history, I don't think.
No way.
Or even like Ozzy himself coming on stage for the first time and everyone saw him and was like he's actually here. He's actually
in the
doing
flesh.
it. He's actually doing it. Do you know what I mean? And especially like watching the Osbournes podcast and stuff on their YouTube channel and stuff that they've been speaking about afterwards, about how they almost had to cancel the entire show because he was rushed to hospital like 2 weeks before. And then obviously 17 days after the gig he passed away. And it was just like put it all into context of, we knew it was going to be special anyway, but yeah.
I think I saw something from Sharon talking recently where I think he had pneumonia 3 times earlier this year leading up to it, and then also had sepsis. So battled through so much just to even make it.
I think
to put on the performance he did as well. It's not like it didn't seem like he was on his last legs.
No.
Like the energy that he had and the power in his voice was incredible. Not like even people who had tickets were saying, I don't think he'll put on a good performance. And all the people that were bitter that they didn't get tickets were also saying he's going to sound like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to swear, he's going to sound crap. But he came on and he put on the performance of a lifetime. It was incredible. He was as good as any other time that I'd seen him, and I've seen him multiple times.
It did look incredible. Even from watching at home, it looked incredible.
Yeah.
I felt the emotion from here.
I mean, the lineup as well, not just Sabbath and Ozzy, like the lineup that we had on that day was just bizarre. Some real.
We started with Mastodon, didn't we?
Huge names.
So when Mastodon
started with didn't it? Sorry, I don't mean to shut you down. Didn't it start with?
Oh, Rival Sons. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Yeah. Rival Sons, Mastodon, Anthrax, Lamb of God, Gojira. I can't remember the order, but it's just like you see that list of names, and you just think, and then they came on, do 15 minutes, 5 minute turnaround. The next band's on, then all the super groups and stuff like Steven Tyler coming out and doing what was
Insane.
it? Whole Lot of Love with Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones. It's just like, what is going on?
It was bizarre. Like a lot of people were slating the idea of how expensive the tickets were.
Mm.
I mean, I went with my dad, and we already had the preconception. We was like, we don't care how much it costs.
Yeah.
This is like the heavy metal Live Aid,
Yeah.
and we need to be there. And if you were to add up like the value of going to see each of those performers, the number would be like,
I mean, Metallica and Guns N' Roses on their own are 100 each. You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to see Metallica next year, and that's cost 110, I think.
Yeah.
Which, 110 is nothing for Metallica, in my opinion. I paid 110 to see Linkin Park, and not that I'm saying don't like Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park, but great price.
Mm. Yeah, we paid 280 for our tickets. And like knowing now how good it was, I'd have paid double.
Yeah. I mean, I nearly did when we were trying to get tickets. It was such a nightmare. When I documented the whole thing every day that I tried to get tickets, I did a little TikTok and whatever. And on the one day, there were like the Golden Circle tickets available. And I think at the time they were something like £480 each. And I nearly just went for it because I thought I'm not going to get another opportunity. And I held off. And luckily the next day was the day. And yeah, I think it was 240 for standing tickets.
Yeah. Just got to just take the opportunities when they come, don't you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Any other big gigs or festival? I feel like we're missing something. Are we missing?
Did you mention Linkin Park?
We haven't we haven't mentioned Wembley. No.
Go on.
That was a good one.
Well, I missed it, so you guys can talk about that.
Were you seating for that, Dill?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's only because we couldn't get standing tickets. They kind of just went, so we just grabbed what we could at the time.
Did it sound good?
It was all right. Yeah, I wanted to be standing so badly, and when we were up there,
it sounded dreadful from where we were standing. We had to move at least 3 times, I think, because
Spirit Box sounded awful that day, which was a shame because I was excited for them, love them, but.
Yeah, we've said the same. We were a bit disappointed with them, but yeah, I don't know if it's just Wembley. The last time I did Wembley was in 2008 for Oasis, so I haven't really got much comparison.
That was my first time being there, so I can't comment at all.
Yeah, so I'm hoping. I mean, it's kind of put me off going back there, to be honest. Like, if a band was to announce that they're playing Wembley Stadium, I don't think I'd be in a rush to go back. It may have been an off day, but for me, it's a lot of money to spend if there's a potential to have poor sound, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think knowing like the album had come out recently, they announced a tour, and I was tempted to get tickets.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's almost been a lock for the past year or so anyway that they were going to headline Download next year. So I was like, I took that gamble of I'm not going to get the tickets because they should be at Download after the first time. So for me, that paid off.
Yeah,
that's the first time. Nice.
Oh,
that'll be good.
I'm trying to think of the big ones.
We'll regret that forever.
Yeah, I was at the last ever gig with Chester as well.
Really?
I was going to go to that, and I was like this close to buying a ticket, and I thought,
it was at the Birmingham. It would have been the Barclaycard Arena at the time, which is like
it was Birmingham, of course.
The central venue just over the way from the Sabbath bench. And yeah, you go to these gigs and you never think it's going to be the final time that you see this incredible performer. But unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm excited for them next year, though.
They're incredible, and anyone that says anything about them coming back and not being Linkin Park, can suck a fat one, because it's ridiculous.
You hear that, guys, in the comments? You haters.
Stu's got beef.
I'll send you my live pin. Come and tell me now.
Just emails headline Download. In a way, I mean, it is, but it literally is.
Yeah, technically, and definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we going back to like this isn't necessarily this year, but when they announced all that stuff, at the end of 2024, and everyone was saying, oh, it's not Linkin Park, blah blah blah. I think what I said at the time was, I am just so happy that Mike Shinoda is happy again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
that
to me-
live stream, the smile on his face when he
Yeah.
first came on, that was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's enough for
We
me.
love
I
that,
literally,
man.
Yeah.
the album could have been a load of arse. Like the live shows could have been terrible, but like seeing where Mike Shinoda was in 2017-18, to see him back on stage with a smile on his face is just, if you're a Linkin Park fan, that should be enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
No, I
definitely.
completely agree. And that live stream it felt like a very special thing to watch.
Yeah.
I remember just kind of being sat on the sofa watching it. The excitement of it, like everyone kind of knew what was happening, but you didn't know all the details. And yeah, it was really fantastic and a nice kind of reintroduction in a way after all this time away.
Yeah. And then, like, even if you hear a Linkin Park track in a DJ set of an evening, you belt it out. But do you know what's better than listening to a DJ spin it on Spotify, hearing it live? It doesn't matter who's singing it. It's an incredible experience. And that main stage arena, hearing some tracks from like Hybrid Theory and Meteora.
Yeah, and the download arena, beautiful.
Like, being screamed by these multiple thousands of people is going to be something special.
It will.
Oh yeah.
Bit more exciting than Guns N' Roses, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
God.
Do you know what? Like, I'm looking forward to Guns N' Roses, but I'm not looking forward to Guns N' Roses doing a 3.5 hour set. If it's anything like 2018, if it's anything like 2018, it's just like, just do like a tight 2 hour set like everybody else does. I don't need to see Slash play a 15-minute guitar solo while Axl goes to have a sit down or something. Just like play a tight 2 hour set, play all the hits, and fuck off again. Sorry.
Yeah.
I will definitely give it a try, but just all the things you hear about Guns N' Roses now live I mean, they could end up being like an hour or so late. Axl could sound absolutely horrific based on all the reports that everyone says.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things that are leaving me extremely wary going into it.
I mean, we saw them at Back to the Beginning, and something must have been wrong with his in-ear monitor. I don't know if you noticed it, Stu. Like something must have been wrong with Axl's in-ear thing, because he was like a beat behind on every song.
Yeah, he was massively at a time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Even his own songs, like he did the cover of Never Say Die, Sabbath.
Yeah.
And he thought, he just doesn't know the song, but then he sings Welcome to the Jungle and he's out of time as well.
Same, yeah.
Something's clearly wrong.
And he sounds like Mickey Mouse while he's doing it.
Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse thing, that's everywhere, isn't it? Videos everywhere.
I'm trying to think of any other big, like, did anyone go to the Oasis shows?
No, I wanted to. I really did want to, but I was outpriced, unfortunately. So, I mean, the fact that I saw Ozzy and all these other incredible bands for £240, but then when I looked at the tickets for Oasis, it was going to cost me like 300 and something pounds. It just makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
And they're going to come back and tour again. I mean, there's already rumours going around that it's going to be next year, so soon. So, yeah, I'll see them again. Yeah. I'm not bothered about not seeing them this year.
Well, we did that video of how many bands could you go and see for the same price. And as part of that, me and you, Stu, went to see Malevolence in Liverpool.
Sure did. Thanks to you. Thank you very much.
It's all right. Yeah, which was a great gig. It was very, very sweaty.
It was. Jesus. And, the walls were sweating at the end of the night, weren't they?
Yeah.
Classic.
And this is like, after seeing them at Bloodstock a few years ago with that massive circle pit around the sound tower, going from that like massive open crowd to that same energy in like a 400 cap sweatbox with two pillars in the middle that everyone kept banging into. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite gigs of the year as well, I think.
Yeah, it was great. Really good. Small intimate gigs are always something special, aren't they?
Yeah.
Getting close and personal with the band.
Yeah, and then we got to meet them afterwards, didn't we?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I mean, I did their show at the HMV in Birmingham as well, part of the same tour.
Yeah,
it's great, just bands being humble and like appreciating the people that have put them there in the first place. That's why I love Malevolent so much, because that's exactly what they're like. They're not, they haven't got a big ego. They're appreciative of who put them there in the first place, and they're just Great guys.
Yeah.
Where do you see them being in a few years? Are they going to be headlining Bloodstock? Do you think?
That you took the words out of my mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
It looks
that'll
like
be it.
that'll be it. And I think I've seen bits that like Vicky the Booker said on socials where she's pretty much said like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I kind of even wouldn't be surprised potentially next year. As in like the next one after next
Yeah.
year.
27.
Like I think one more
Mm.
either big tour or a few more songs, just a bit more of a catalogue potentially is the only kind of thing that's required.
Mm.
But it's inevitable that they will.
Yeah. I mean, you go to any festival now, even festivals they're not playing at, Malevolence are the T-shirts that you see constantly. And if you think, who's headlining next year, like Slaughter to Prevail, how often do you see a Slaughter to Prevail T-shirt?
Yeah.
You don't. They're a popular band, don't get me wrong. People like them. But if Malevolence were announced this year in the place of Slaughter to Prevail, I can guarantee it'd have got a bigger cheer in that crowd.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more. Obviously, loads of gigs towards the end of the year, but I've not been, apart from the two that I've done recently. I think I had a period of like 3 months where I just didn't go to a gig, which is like
feel that one.
coupled with well, you've got an excuse because the highlight of your year.
I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I've got an excuse.
Yeah, I don't think any other big. Oh, I did see Venga Boys in a cathedral. That was
as you do.
Yeah, just as a random.
Yeah, why not?
Literally like a few days before, and I knew they were playing in Manchester, but it said Manchester Cathedral, and I just thought that's like the name of the venue. You know, it's going to be like someone's called the venue the Cathedral or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like actually in Manchester Cathedral, and there was like a bar set up next to like a statue of Jesus, and it was like a rave, you know, and I was like, there was people stood around the font, or like, oh, should we make a shit mix? And it was weird. What about like albums and new music then? Because obviously we go to a lot of live shows, but what's everyone's favorite album of the year?
I am so heavily biased on the Landmarks album.
Great album.
I just like I fell in love with them at Slam Dunk in 23. I had like a friend introduce me to a couple of songs, saw them live and was blown away. Then did a deep dive, and kind of like Creature came out last year in 24 and was easily right at the top of my Spotify Wrapped for songs. But then like having Darkest Place I've Ever Been come out this year, I absolutely fucking love it. It's such a phenomenal album. So many great tracks on there. The Matt Welsh feature on Line in the Dust is sweet. Requiem is amazing. They've got such a variety in their music that they cover so many different bases. I definitely think they're the future, in particular, a lot of modern metalcore.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Getting into them, and yeah, I agree. I'm liking what I've heard so far.
Yeah, massively underrated. Hopefully their time is coming to really break through and reach a bigger audience.
I've said to like
so,
the entirety of pretty much like the people in our group and our mates that are going to download next year, I've said the one thing is I'm dragging every single one of them to that Landmark set. It's happening. Whether they like it or not, they're coming. But yeah, they are absolutely phenomenal. And again, like spoke about Polaris earlier, Landmarks are probably consistently one of the best live bands I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You just you mentioned it there, James. Is anyone brave enough to share their Spotify Wrapped?
How do we find it? Quick enough?
I think it's just on your Spotify. I think it's still there. I'll show you mine. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We're Going to Ibiza was my top song. but then I did listen to that 62 times to get the timings right for our download video. That's my
excuse. Video.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Believe you.
And then most of it, literally the rest of it is like just Sleep Token. The next like 5 songs are all Sleep Token.
It's a great album this year.
If it will show. Lighting. No. Landmarks, Paleface, 1056, Better Lovers, Tala are my artists. And then all my top 5 songs are from the Landmarks album.
Right.
There's my
Valid,
bias.
very valid.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. My top artist was Sleep Token. What a strange combination. Number 1, Sleep Token. Number 2, Toto. Number 3, Pendulum. Number 4, Venga Boys. Yeah,
Solid.
it's been a.
Big up the Landmarks love in the chat as well.
Oh, is the Landmarks love in the chat?
Yeah, Landmarks albums class.
Hello to the chat, by
It
the way. I
definitely is.
apologize.
Yeah, I'm going to read it all afterwards.
We're not ignoring it. Anyone? Yeah.
I've got mine. Got mine.
Ooh.
So it was surprisingly, if you'd asked me the day before it was released, I wouldn't have known. Number 1 was Sleep Token. I mean, to be honest, you probably guessed this a mile off. Sleep Token, Malevolence, Linkin Park, Architects, Parkway Drive for me.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong.
4 out of 5 of the top 5 being, again, same as James, from the Malevolence album, Where Only the Truth is Spoken. And the third song being Architects with Whiplash, apparently.
Yeah, one of my favourites of the year. Black Hole as well.
Yeah. Great album. But yeah.
Gluey said, mine is Sleep Token, I Prevailed, and Gore. Says it's Gluey.
Yeah.
Yeah, New I Prevail.
Yeah, New I Prevail album's good, to be fair.
I've not had a chance to listen to it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow.
No.
There's some good tunes on there, like New World Order. There's another one that the name escapes me, but some great tunes.
It was interesting with that, seeing the whole thing with Brian leaving. It was very it was getting intriguing to hear what the sound was going to be with just Eric on vocals. Because I felt like Brian was such a key part of it, where it helped identify I Prevail as a band. Just like his
I do miss that
style
song,
and that tone. But no, again, another really fucking amazing album. Trying to wrap my brain through other albums. I think the Stray album to end it on Clockworks was really solid.
That's gutting that like Stray released one of their best albums and then decide to call it a day. Like, I didn't get to go to the final show, unfortunately, but to see them calling it a day it's a real crime. It's such a shame, if you know what I mean, because they've been on the cusp for so many years, in the same way we're saying Landmarks are on the cusp, and it's just a shame that they didn't get that final push, which this album could have. And unfortunately, we'll never see any more releases or any more shows from them. It's a real shame, because it makes you wonder what these guys are going to go on and do. Obviously, what's his name?
Craig.
I was thinking Ryan. I was like, no, it's not Ryan Reynolds. Craig Reynolds. He does the podcast, but I'm just not sure what the other guys are going to do, because they're all incredibly talented. Like Tom on guitar he's like the modern day.
I think Drew on vocals does. I think he has some other music projects. Anthony, the bassist, he directs a lot of music videos for bands.
Okay.
And Tom is actually a manager for a lot of big artists. He's got Landmarks, Dying Wish, Better Lovers, Counterparts. He manages all of those bands.
Oh, cool.
So it's like they kind of have their other bits and pieces, I guess. But no, it is a shame, and it was a very strong album to at least go out on.
Is that why they called it a day? They're just too busy doing other things, do you think? Or
a lot of it, from what I've seen of them saying, was touring. They were kind of getting a bit tired of touring. And I think maybe part of it is, just being on the cusp of it for so long and not kind of having that breakthrough moment. Probably was a factor in it as well.
Yeah, because Subliminal Criminals is like a front to back absolute banger. It's still one of my favourite, metalcore albums of all time. So it's a shame, real shame.
Jaggy Sean's just mentioned it in the chat. What about the new Deftones album? Anyone a fan?
I still need to listen to it.
Heard about
I've never hugely got into Deftones. They were a band that kind of just passed me by, and never kind of was captured by any of the songs that I heard. I'm going to give it a listen through over the next few days and kind of like take it in. But yeah, they've always been a band that just never grabbed me in particular. And then I think I saw them at Download 23 perhaps it was, and I wasn't a fan of Chino's vocals live. So that
22.
did put me off a little bit.
Yeah, it was 22, wasn't it?
Yeah, before Maiden.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that put me off a little bit because
Mm.
it just didn't sound great live at that time.
That's the thing with Deftones. I do really like them, but I've seen them twice now, and both times they didn't really. Like, if I wasn't already a Deftones fan, those shows wouldn't have made me a Deftones fan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not to say they're a bad band, of course, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I fell in love with Diamond Eyes and is it Prayers Triangles?
Yeah.
Those two songs. Loved those two songs, but everything else I'm kind of like take it or leave it.
Yeah. I suppose the other big album of the year was Sleep Token.
The day that album came out was incredible because everyone was just waiting for it.
Yeah.
And I remember it being released, and everyone on my Discord, obviously I can't comment for everyone else's, but everyone on my Discord was just discussing it like song by song and saying what their standout things were. And I couldn't name another album that's come out in recent years that's been able to do that. It wasn't for everyone, but you know, I think it's a great album.
I suppose the last album to do it would have been Take Me Back to Eden. You know,
I can't remember that, to be honest. I'm not sure if I was massively into them at that stage. I must have done that because I got into them for the pilot, and I suppose the only album out at the time then was Sundowning, I'd have thought.
I think
I am one of the people that was not a fan.
Yeah.
Of the album.
Yeah.
Of
it still hasn't grown on you.
No, I've like tried to go back to it. I just can't. I can't get it.
Do you know what it is? You're not sad enough. You're not miserable enough to enjoy it.
You need some more trauma.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like
I don't know.
September, October, right in that sweet spot of seasonal depression. Put some Sleep Token on.
I just some of it. Some of the lyricism on it, I found it strange.
I really struggled with Wear Me Out Like Prada to start with. That had me cringing and fuming, but now I scream that when I'm driving to work, so I'm happy with it.
Caramel is great.
I just remember reading through some of the lyrics though with it, like on the first few listens, and it was just like,
I wish there was more.
A lot better.
I wish there were more instruments involved in the album overall, because you listen to some songs and it's literally programmed drums, keys, and voice. Do you know what I mean? It could do with Sleep Token are known for their like ethereal beginnings, big disgusting breakdowns, and maybe a bit of a chorus. And some of them, it was just very programmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that one.
It'd be nice to have the whole band involved a bit more.
Yeah.
I kind of come from like a drum background, like growing up, so that's always been one of the go-tos for me.
Yeah.
And you look at the prior releases, and some of Two's drum work has been phenomenal. And I feel that it was just really lacking in this album in particular. So I think that is a factor for me as well, in particular, like amazing drum alive as well in particular. But just on this record, it didn't hit it.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing like a drum cover for YouTube for one of the songs and you just sat there for a minute and a half and then you drum for 30 seconds and then you just sit there for another minute and a half.
Twiddling your thumbs and that.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like the first time I listened to it, it was kind of like, I don't love this and I'm a bit disappointed. Oh, we've lost Stu. Is he still here?
Sorry.
There you
go. Caught a button.
What was I saying? Yeah, like the first time I listened to it, or the first few times even, it was like, this is a bit disappointing. But then it was a bit of a slow grow. It took a bit longer than some albums to, you know. But now I'm like, it's like, I wouldn't say it's a perfect album, but easy 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I was listening to it again the other day in full, to be honest. And is it Damocles? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. I'm obsessed with that song right now.
That tune is incredible. Like some of the real like ballad sections of it are just beautiful to listen to. And I think that the other day when I put the album on, I ended up listening to that song in particular like 5 times throughout the day.
Yeah.
So there are some standout tunes,
Mm.
but not their best album. I think that belongs to Sundowning for me.
Oh,
Mm.
not Take Me Back to Eden.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna be
Sundowning for me, definitely.
I'm gonna be a basic bitch and say Take Me Back to Eden is their best album, but I think Take Me Back to Eden is like every 10 or so years an album comes along. You'd probably say it was Hybrid Theory, Sempiternal, Take Me Back to Eden, where it just captures like it changes something about the scene entirely.
Yeah.
You know. And I think
I
that's
think
what Take Me Back to Eden was.
special parts with Eden as well is kind of telling the story through the trilogy of the albums that have come out.
Mm.
And kind of having the musical callbacks, the lyrical callbacks, and kind of
Yeah.
bringing that full circle. That's a hard thing for bands to do,
Mm.
and to be able to try and do that and be that ambitious with music, and
Yeah.
and they pulled it off like amazingly well.
Mm. I still think
Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind.
Oh, Bad Omens.
I don't know yet.
I'll be honest, I've not really given Bad Omens the chance that I probably should do. I know you're obsessed
You
with
should.
Dylan. Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
like
The bit
Get ready for next year.
the bit with Bad Omens that puts me off is a little bit kind of in a way why I'm with Sleep Token now as well. It's a lot of the fan base, the kind of parasocial
Sure.
relationships, and how people get extremely obsessive on social media and how they act towards these bands. It's kind of it just puts me off, and I'm I don't want to be associated with that. Just enjoy the music, love the music,
Yeah.
but when you're taking it too personal, when you're like doxing artists and getting birth certificates and childhood photos, like
Yeah.
come on, it's too far.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you think people would have done that if we'd have had say we'd have had TikTok when Slipknot still was masks only? Do you think people would have been like that with them?
I think so. I
I
think there
think
would have
there's
been some
definitely potential.
excitement in finding out who was under the mask and being the person to post the TikTok that kind of like shows who they are, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I think that would have happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen interviews with Corey where he said like people turned up to like the first Stone Shower shows, which was then him and Jim, guitarist, where they would do it unmasked, and people were like, "Oh, that's what they look like." And he remembers that from like back in the early 2000s when they kind of relaunched Stone Sour. So I would probably think that would happen if we had that kind of social media back then. Yeah.
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 I'm kind of glad that I don't know what Vessel looks like, or I don't know his name. Or
The thing is, you shouldn't care anyway. It doesn't matter, does it?
No.
No.
But I kind of like you know, once it's like mask off, it's like, oh, it's just a guy. And now it's like, but now it's like the mask is like a symbol. And
Yeah.
it's like it feels maybe bigger than it is without being like parasocial about it. It's like, oh, that's like a piece of art that you can enjoy without like being. It almost creates that barrier to the artist. You know, there's like Vessel, and then there's the actual person that whoever that is. I'm not really fussed, and I don't think Vessel wants us to be fussed. It's like that's a nice way to kind of split it up. You know,
We've seen that with President this year as well.
Don't get me started on President.
So what do you guys think of President? What's the opinion on President?
I'll let you guys speak first.
I don't mind it. It's like a love child of Bring Me the Horizon and Sleep Token. For me,
Basically,
it's all right. I will say, what is it? Father is an incredibly catchy tune.
The riff, especially.
song.
Really, yeah, exactly. But the rest of that EP, I wasn't a fan of.
I think on first listen, I was like, okay, maybe the hype is needed. Like the hype has given us this song, and it was just that down, go down, go down, down, go down. And I thought that sounds awesome. And the whole track, it's okay. But overall, I think the love that people have for it, and if you like it, whatever, that's up to you. I'm not saying you can't like a band, but I think the hype is what people love more than the band, because
it's exactly that.
It's nothing special. We've seen so many more talented musicians that have come along, tried, and have been thrown to the dirt because they're not
Mhm.
Charlie Simpson. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's Charlie Simpson.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know Sleep Token man's name,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're safe with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beer's
what I-
nice anyway. I tried the beer. That's all right.
Yeah.
What I don't get
Had it in there.
is the industry plant stuff that people say about
Yeah.
is like it's not like this is a guy who's worked his ass off, has been not necessarily in this part of the scene, but obviously he's had bands like Busted and Fight Star where he's worked his way. Busted maybe a bit more handpicked, but Fight Star, like if kind of coming into this scene a bit more, worked his way up into it. Played the smaller shows, had kind of he's got years and years of graft that he's put behind him of being in the music industry. Yeah, there's a name attached to it, so that does give it some extra kind of higher level, but not the kind of industry plant talk.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's had a very successful career. He's obviously got a lot of money, and if he wants to pay his way to promote this brand new band and get the likes of Kerrang, Loudwire, whatever, doing it. Not saying it's just money. He's got connections that he could get someone else to email this person and say, this is going to be huge. And straight away, it's a massive thing. It's just a shame that bands that are very talented just get completely overlooked because they are not the aforementioned singer that I'm not going to mention again, just in case.
Yeah. My opinion on President is I don't get why it's called President. Like, what's the gimmick? Like, when I first heard about it, and it was like, because it's all this like, yes, like Sleep Token do the, come to the ritual and worship at the altar and not like, it's like it's fun, because they were the only ones doing it, and now president have gone, well, what if we did that, but it's like it's instead of a worship, it's come to the campaign, or we're on the campaign trail, and it's like,
wasn't it?
But your music isn't political. If it sounded like Rage Against the Machine or something, I'd get it. But I don't get why the gimmick is like he turns up in a motorcade and the suit and the I don't understand unless I'm missing something in the music. It just feels like a cheap image. It's like, how can we do Sleep Token but slightly different? And it just kind of sours the whole thing for me. Really, the music is fine, but it's the aesthetics around it that I'm just kind of like,
it doesn't tie together.
I don't care. You know what I mean? So
maybe we're too old for President.
Maybe
we're
playing
too old.
Slam Dunk next year, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I was quite pleased to not see them like in really high places because correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a festival they're headlining? Is it Burn It Down?
They're headlining Takedown in April.
Takedown. Like, there's something about that just doesn't work for me. Like, why is a band that came about last year headlining a festival already? Again, I'm speaking because there's bands out there that've tried for years and struggle to even get on the lineup, but straight away the headlining festivals, it just doesn't sit right with me, to be honest.
I agree, yeah.
What a gimmick.
Any other albums? I mean, there's...
I've had... Go on, Gibby.
Well, I was going to say, I don't like Ghost, but Ghost, obviously, I'm a massive... Does anyone... I don't
not
get
a huge fan.
Again,
Not a huge fan, but they do have some tunes. To be honest, I can't pronounce them, so I can't tell you what songs I like. But yeah, they got some. It's not my cup of tea completely, but if they were to headline Download, whether it's next year or the year after, I'd see it, and I'd probably end up becoming a fan.
Seems to be how it goes these days. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; like the stage show looks amazing, but I don't know. I think
there was just that initial thing where it's like Ghost and they've all got corpse paint and masks, and then the singing, it sounds like White Snake or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not what you expect, and I don't know. It's never clicked with me, but if you go into it thinking, I want to listen to some 80s rock ballads, then it can be enjoyable.
Exactly the same. I remember like first hearing about them, first seeing them, kind of like before I listened to anything and thinking, oh, okay. having that expectation of what it could be, and then hearing it, I was like, no, not for me.
Yeah, I think I saw them support Trivium like years and I'm going back maybe at least 10 years now, and I'd not heard of them. But then, you know, when you like a tour gets announced, you see the support band, and you're like, oh, I'll check them out. And I saw a photo, and I was like, oh, these look really heavy. And then we turned up, and they're like, and it's like, oh, this isn't what I expected at all.
Kiss the Goat and all that.
Mm.
That's a song, by the way, if nobody knows.
No, I've got no. Completely went over
I'm
my
sure
head,
it
that
is.
one.
I'm sure "Kiss the Goat" is a song. Yeah, any Ghost fans in the chat can.
Yeah, let's have a look at the
that.
chat.
Thank you.
What are the chat saying? Ghost, Sleep Token, Linkin Park, Deftones, and Architects, says Jaggy Sean. Was Linkin Park's album this year, or did that come out last year?
No, that was last year.
Right.
Yeah, it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, the timeline just it confuses me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know we mentioned it briefly with the shows that we went to, but Where Only the Truth Is Spoken by Malevolence is a front to back certified banger.
Yeah,
and anyone who asks me, that will be my album of the year. Easiest answer I could give for sure.
Well, I'm going to ask it then. Album of the year. So
you want to go again?
Well, no, James, is yours Landmarks?
I think it will be. I'm still in a bit of a toss up with like a couple of other ones that could come in at a close second. I've had a real deathcore arc this year.
Nice.
So like, there's like the obvious Lorna Shore, which probably most people may have listened to, but like the Orthodox album that came out, Psycho Frame released their debut, which was phenomenal. But I think it's going to have to be Landmarks. It's just dominated my listens throughout this year. For me, again, that like Stu with Malev being a front to back. Yeah, Darkest Place I've Ever Been is a front to back for me.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, I'm going to guess yours. Is it Bad Omens?
Bad Omens.
Have they had an album this year?
They've not released a new album yet. They've just done singles this year.
Okay.
It's my favourite albums. I think it's got to be Architects, Guy the Earth, and All Between.
Yeah.
But I've also got A Day to Remember, big old album. I think it's so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dayseeker, Creature in the Black Knight. I can't decide between those three because I'm obsessed with all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you recommended Dayseeker to me at download, because I've got it on Spotify. Incredible. They're really good.
Yeah, I only discovered them start of this year, and they've just been like the best thing to come into my life in a while. Great band.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go for the basic bitch answer and say Sleep Token, just because. Yeah. It's just
that's what you are.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Say no more.
Any other any other highlights?
Was Paleface Swiss new album this
year?
Yeah,
that's another one.
That's a good one.
Started off the year in January. Immediately, Curse was fantastic, and then we're getting a new EP in January coming up as well, which I'm very excited by. That was phenomenal.
Paleface Swiss. What was the name of the album again?
Cursed.
That's it. It just felt like a revitalized Iowa for me, and
yes,
it's nice to have a band that you can listen to and influence, but it's got new influences as well. If you know what I mean, it's almost as though Slipknot brought it out in 2025. So that's a great album. If anyone needs a good, metalcore, crossing into deathcore.
Yeah, they cover a few different bases. And like, Zelly's vocal style is very much like Corey Taylor, Iowa. Yeah, just the intensity, and again, another great live band.
Awesome band. Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. I think the Taller album that came out, I think it was like September. That was a big one for me that I thoroughly enjoyed. And 1056 with IO was another big one as well.
It's one of those you sit there and think, and you like, I don't know any albums that have come out this year, but so many albums. Like the fact that Big Ol' Album came out this year from A Day to Remember, that feels like it came out a couple of years ago. So I would never have remembered that unless Dylan had mentioned it. But yeah, a great album, some good tunes on it.
Turnstile.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Turnstile, Never Enough.
Yeah.
That came out this year as well.
I want to give an honourable mention as well to Coheed and Cambria because that album was great. Yeah.
I've not listened.
It's not their best album. That will always be Good Apollo 4 for me. But seeing them like co-headline Trees was just like, you know, they did a set in the forest as well, like an acoustic set and a bit of a Q&A, and then headlined that night, or co-headlined. And what a band! If anyone's watching and you don't listen to Coheed and Cambria, go and change that because they're just incredible.
One of our
don't think
friends,
I've ever-
Josh, recommends them a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And I know that he loved that album as well. Yeah.
So it's the end of the year, but what have we got planned for next year? Anything penciled in? Anything secured?
Yeah, I'll show you my my calendar for next year. Right, so not sure about this one yet, but there's a festival in Cardiff at the end of January called We Are One. It's a brand new festival at the Tram Shed in Cardiff, I want to say. I've never been to Cardiff at all, so that'll be a nice experience. It's 2 days at an indoor festival. I think Vukovia headlining the Saturday and Cassiette headlining the Sunday. As everything unfolds, High Regard, RTO, Black Gold.
Black Gold are on there.
Yeah, are you going?
I think we're going to look into it and see if we can.
Yeah.
We got like a recording coming up in the week to do all our awards and bits and pieces. So that's one of the topics of discussion for us to try and figure out. Yeah. Very good lineup. Very good lineup for a debut year of festival.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Coming out the gates quite strong.
So we've got that one. Are we looking at gigs as well? Because I've got quite a few gigs. It's a very expensive year. Looking like a very expensive year for me. So I've got We Are One at the end of January, and then Baby No Money, bit of a curveball in May.
Oh, cool.
Slam Dunk. I think I'm doing South this year because it's Sam's 30th birthday. On so I'll be doing South.
See you there.
Yeah. And then Download, obviously. The Alter Bridge Festival at Cardiff Castle, Blackbird Festival. Then a few days later after that, it's My Chemical Romance at Anfield. Then a few days after that, it's 2000 Trees. Then it's Bloodstock. Then Evanescence. Then I Prevail. And then Carrier towards the end of the start of November.
And it's December now, and that's what you've got.
I've got, yeah. And do you know what? Inevitably, some more amazing tours will get announced, and I'll have to spend more money on that as well. So
yeah.
What about everyone else?
I mean, it's busy, and I said this year that 2026 will be my quiet year, and it's gone completely the opposite direction. I don't think I've got anything early on. I think Slam Dunk may be my first. So Slam Dunk, and it's going to be North for me next year.
Right, you're North.
So I'm going all the way south.
Yeah,
I'm literally right in the middle. So the journey for me, North and South, are both exactly the same. So I took a chance last year and did South, and I just quite fancy giving North a go. So Slam Dunk.
Maybe they should.
Go on.
Maybe they should do a Midland show. Maybe.
Maybe they should. Maybe they should never have cancelled it when they did it before.
No, that's what I mean. Maybe they should bring it back. Yeah.
They used to be
Midlands.
10 minutes away from me, literally, in Wolverhampton, and they went and ruined it. But yeah, anyway. Slam Dunk, Download, then it'd be Alter Bridge, Blackbird.
Are you doing that as well?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hoping so. Metallica, the day after.
Oh, Metallica, yeah.
Outbreak the day before Alter Bridge. So I've got Outbreak, Alter Bridge, Metallica, all one day after the other on the same weekend. And then I suppose that would be Bloodstock. I'm sure there's more, but I'm forgetting. But yeah, it's ridiculous how much. For a year, I wasn't doing much. I seem to be doing next year.
I think like festival wise, there's the We Are One which we're looking at. Slam Dunk, Download, Trees, and Burn It Down seem to be the staples that we always do every year. I think we're desperate to make a return to Outbreak. We were there in 22, and it was phenomenal. And it was a bit of an annoying one this year when it was put on the same week as Download. So that kind of sucked a little bit, but we're looking at going to that. I am also desperate to make my Bloodstock debut.
You should do it.
Mate.
So do it.
We need you.
That may be on the cards.
Everyone should go to Bloodstock.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things from like a few friends that have been.
Yeah.
I know there's a few of us in particular that really want to look at that. Gig wise, I have nothing booked currently. It's like a Christmas period job, but there's the Paleface tour, there's a Counterparts tour, Lorna Shore Ali Pally.
Oh wow.
I want to book that I Prevail because that's got Polaris as support as well, again, which is a
Mhm.
fantastic bill. I can't think what else is actually being announced that I'm looking at the moment.
Paleface have got Stick to Your Gun supporting as well, haven't they?
Stick to Your Guns and Static Dress, which is, I think thinking of the dates as a gig, that would be my first gig of the year, and so that would be 2 years in a row. Like early at the start of the year, I've seen Paleface to kind of kick it all off, so that'd be nice.
What about you, Dylan? What festivals are you doing?
I think, I'm trying to do Motionless in White at the start of the year. They're doing a big tour, aren't they? Either London or Nottingham. I've not actually got a ticket yet, but trying to make that one happen because it's got Dayseeker as the support as well. So,
all right.
Oh, cool.
That's a good one. And then, like you, Slam Dunk, Download. Nothing further than that so far. But those are obviously the two main ones that have to happen every year.
I think you should all do Bloodstock and you should all do Trees.
I want to do Bloodstock. I think a bit more
Trees. Yeah.
I want to experience
Bloodstock.
both these places. But...
Bloodstock definitely interests me more than Trees this year coming up.
Yeah. The thing with Trees though, like you know yourself from going so much, like the lineup does not matter to me at all. It's just the vibe.
100%.
Is just incredible every time.
There's something different. The community you get at Trees, you can't put it into words. There's just there's a different feeling in the air, and it's definitely like a festival for music lovers.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I'm a fan of this band, I'm a fan of that band. People there just appreciate and love music. And it's always great when we've taken like new people in our group and taken them to the Forest stage for the first time.
Yeah.
I still remember my first year going to Trees, where Dan had been prior, and then me and Alex went like the following year, and damn, it's unbelievable to kind of have that first entrance into there. Very unique, special festival, which does make me want to potentially try Arctangent because that's like the sister festival run by the same people. So there's a little bit of interest in that, but at the moment the Trees lineup isn't selling me as much as Bloodstock in particular.
No, that's it. Like that. Yeah. I mean, we've still got 2 headliners to go. But I'm still gonna go because like I buy my Trees ticket now before the lineup even gets announced anyway, because it's just, it's just a fun time.
It's the best one location wise for us because it's about half an hour away. So getting there is an absolute doddle.
Another one the lineup's coming out on Tuesday, I believe, is Kendall Calling. We've been very fortunate. We've been there as media guests the last 2 years, and they've looked after us so much. They really like it's. I've never been to Glastonbury, but it's what I imagine like a small condensed Glastonbury would feel like. But there's like a campsite and then the arena. Once you get into the arena, there's just so much going on. I think there's like 16 stages in this like not tiny arena, but it's smaller than Download, and there's just so much going on. There's like the forest stage at Trees, but there's like an entire part of the arena that's just in the forest, and at night they have like all the LEDs, marking out the pathways through the trees and stuff. It's just a genuinely magical place. So I'm waiting to see the lineup first before we decide.
Is that just not announced at all yet? Nothing from them.
Tuesday morning is the lineup.
Oh, cool.
But they have said that the headliners this year have never headlined before, so quite interesting.
See, I'd love to try a nice mellow festival. Like do Download, do Slam Dunk, do Bloodstock. It'd be nice to go somewhere because I love my indie. Like a lot of my teenage years, I was listening to Stereophonics, Oasis, Kasabian, Ocean Colour Scene, all these kind of bands. So I'd love to go to a festival where even the DJ sets of a night are playing these indie bangers because I'd love to have a good drink and sing along to those. But yeah, I'd love to go and try them out because I look at some of them and you see them on like iPlayer or something, and you see like Sophie Ellis Bextor playing. I'm like, yeah, man, I want to see Sophie Ellis Bextor, but I'm not going to see her at Download.
I think you'd love Kendall Calling then because she played there this year. Sophie Ellis Bextor, Kaiser Chiefs, the Streets headlined last year.
Yeah, Kaiser Chiefs. I've seen them before, but I'd love to see them again.
I'm not sure on the lineup. Another one that I've had friends go to on that kind of similar vein is Truck Festival.
Trucks looked good in a past few years as well.
Yeah, and there's is it Tramlines is the other one. Is that similar?
Yeah.
Is that Sheffield? Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, pull some strings. Let me be in the upvote for the weekend, and I'll come to Kendall Calling with you.
Should do.
I'll grow my hair. I'll be your stunt double.
That's what on stunt stuff there. That's one of the things I want to do if I'm coming to Bloodstock is I want to do the bin jousting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've like spoken to like some of our guys of like if we're doing that, like I'm going all out for this. I'm getting a Ragamuffin cape or something like that. We're gonna plaster the bin with stickers, all kinds of shit. That's something in particular I have to do the bin jousting.
Yeah, for legal reasons, we can't condone the proper bin jousting.
Is it? It's now part of the festival in a way. Isn't it?
Yeah. It's like for health and safety. Basically, it was like we have to do this with all the safety stuff. Like there's crash mats and you have to wear a helmet and stuff. And it was either that or I think the festival was at risk of like losing its license.
Oh wow!
Because it's just it's endangerment at the end of the day. So it was like for the sake of the festival, we have to do it. And then that didn't stop people. Like the first night this year, people just got the bins anyway, and there was loads of bin jousting. And then there was another night where people found 2 bins, but it was like silent bin jousting. So you just hear like there's like 100 people stood around in the campsite, and everyone's going shh, shh, shh. Yeah, but it is always a laugh.
You've got a comment in there of someone who's done the bin jousting in the past, and it says it's not the same now as well.
No,
it's a bit watered down. Do you know that thing when you're a kid and it was like everything was funnier when you shouldn't be laughing?
Yeah,
it was that kind of situation. So now that they're allowing it and it's it's not quite as fun, but
we've lost Dylan.
It can make people safe, whatever. I went to the Bloodstock Winter Calling and I was thinking, shall I just wheel a bin out and see what happens?
How was it?
It was good. Music wasn't to my taste, but to have a festival literally at the end of the year, it was great to see people, to see friends. And yeah, what's the band called? Raised by Owls are like a real experience to see live. I wouldn't listen to them on Spotify, but their live show is second to none. Really good. Bin joust merch.
Love that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, that was from one of the stalls. Sorry to interrupt your story, there, Stu.
No, you're good, mate. You're good.
We appear to have lost Dylan.
Yes. Hopefully he'll come back.
So we've covered this year. What's anyone's? Here he is. Is he back? Hey.
Yeah. No idea.
So we've covered this year. Do we have any predictions for next year?
Predictions in regards to?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
don't know.
The line of Florida here.
Who's going to be the best? Who's going to be the best headliner at Download?
Best headliner.
Who's going to put on the best show?
Linkin Park, because I'm not really bothered about Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Linkin Park. I'm in the same boat.
Linkin Park.
Yeah. I love Limp Bizkit, but I don't know if it's whether I've seen them too many times or the performance they put on when they were last there was a bit underwhelming, so I'm not really buzzed.
And it's just
Yeah, and Guns N' Roses, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm like, I'm not going to see them anyway. I'd rather go and see someone that I want to see for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So, Linkin Park for me.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Good way to close the festival. Eh?
It's a shame that it's closing the festival, though. I hate it.
Yeah, it should be
when...
Guns N' Roses, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I hate it when it's a band that I really want to see that's closing the festival, because sometimes I might want to go home on the Sunday. And for me, it's like, it always used to be they'd put the classic rock band on the Sunday. So everyone has like a mellow end to the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've had Def Leppard in the past.
Iron Maiden did it once, I think.
Iron Maiden did it. And then it's like, if you're not that bothered, you can dip off home early and beat the traffic. But the fact that Linkin Park are headlining Sunday, I'm going to be gutted, but I'm going to have to just stay till the end and deal with the traffic, I think.
It was a bit annoying this year that the last day on the main stage was like Ginger, Meshuggah, Spirit Box, Bullet, Corn, and it's like, I've got to wait all weekend, and then I'm already exhausted, and then I've got that. You know,
I mean,
with Korn, absolutely love that band. Seen them so many times. We found a nice spot like towards the top of the hill. Like our group was exhausted from the week. And we just sat there like on the top, just appreciating the light show and just watching it and like having a nice kind of chilled moment to enjoy that thing. Which like, again, if that was like the Friday headliner or something like that, I'd have been down in the pit. I'd have been in that front section going ballistic. But just at that stage, at the end of the weekend, I was like, I'm just going to sit and appreciate this.
Yeah. Do you think, is that going to be the case with Linkin Park this year then, do you think?
No, I think being the first time seeing them, I'm going to have to try and savor some energy. I need to. I'm aiming to be in that front section for that. 100%.
It'll be interesting
and I think
to see,
as well.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say for this one this year as well with Korn, I'd literally just come out of the Fit for an Autopsy pit. So I was that probably added to the exhaustion that I had.
Yeah, I was just going to say it'll be interesting to see the undercard for each day. Like, is it gonna be Bad Omens into Linkin Park, or is it gonna be, like, is
the Architects being
Architects? I feel like going to have to be in one of the sub slots for sure.
Yeah,
because they've supported over some of the European shows this year, didn't they? Architects.
Yeah.
In fact, didn't Bad Omens support on some?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it could be either.
Sam Carter came out with them on stage as well. One of the, I don't know, someone for One Step Closer. Yeah, cool video.
Yeah, I've seen that. That is cool. The other one with the Architects, like I think they have to sub. Last time they were there, they sub Bring Me, so you can't really put them a step down. That's taking that step backwards. They need a sub slot for someone. So it might be that. Again, I think Bad Omens are the size 2, but you could even end up seeing a Bad Omens into Architects into another band.
Yeah, I think when you're stacked up against other artists, it's you might be big, but if we can put someone bigger after you, you can be third down. If you know what I mean. And I might be completely wrong, completely out of touch, but I would expect that Architects are still bigger than Bad Omens.
Yeah, I think
in the UK at least.
Yeah. It's an interesting one. Like we did a live stream a few weeks ago, and like the chat was trying to like work out where everything is going to be and stuff. And it's like, do they go for like, is it going to be like Electric Callboy and Pendulum together, to kind of have like that nice run on, or are they going to split them up so that, I'm not really sure, because this year and last year they've tried to kind of like fit those kind of bands together. Like this year, it was like Jimmy Eat World, Weezer, and Green Day are all fairly similar. Whereas like in years gone by, it was just literally just like felt like just throwing random names in at different times.
I feel
I kind of like it like that.
After the Callboy set at Slam Dunk, like being at night, they need to be late on, and so I would love that to be like put them as the second stage headliner on the same day as Guns N' Roses. Perfect.
Yes.
That sorts out the end of my Saturday, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Was that Pendulum? Sorry.
No, Callboy for me.
Electric Callboy. Oh, okay.
Callboy.
So
I think same with Pendulum. I think it's a similar thing. Like to to produce a really good show, it's going to need to be dark.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
played in, was it 23 Pendulum, and I was so underwhelmed. Like, they did main stage at what, 5 o'clock maybe, 6 o'clock?
It was outside and sunny and
outside and sunny, and there was just nothing to it at all for me. Like, I just did not enjoy it. Whereas if that was to be second stage, final performance of the day, or even Avalanche headline, it would be incredible. So hopefully, think about these things.
Are we excited for Scooter?
Yes and no.
For
I know a lot more Venga Boys songs than I do Scooter songs. So the excitement was there for Venga Boys, but I think it's just going to end up just being a big dirty rave for Scooter. And
it is a bit weird
if you know the songs.
Yeah, it is a bit weird to have them like in the arena. I really thought it was going to be like that more outlandish kind of stuff was going to be the Thursday night party in the campsite kind of thing. I thought that was going to be its like slot. But to see Scooter on a download poster when it's all done, like, you know, to put that up on the wall and have Scooter headlining the Avalanche stage or whatever they're doing is going to be weird to look back on. Yeah.
Scooter just takes me back to being at the holiday camp social clubs in Wales in like the late 90s. Like, I've just got vivid images of that playing in the background whilst I'm playing on arcade machines and stuff. So yeah, like you say, it's weird for it to be in the arena. So it makes you wonder whether we're going to get another wild card or Thursday night in the doghouse.
Yeah,
which would be nice because it's something to look forward to.
But at what point does it become too much? You know?
Yeah. At what point does it become a Butlins weekender?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I did with kind of like extra sets that we had. Some of the acoustic sets at Download this year in particular, I thoroughly enjoyed. The Funeral for a Friend one, the Boston Manor one in the tent was amazing as well. Like Holding Absence do it in prior years. It's always kind of a nice thing to be able to have that kind of late announcement on the day of like, oh, this band's now doing an acoustic set late at night in the doghouse or whatever. So kind of intrigued to see who they pick this year.
And then Malevolence
kind
had
of spoiled the selection.
Malevolence had their DJ set, didn't they? Because they were the surprise band, and then they did a surprise DJ set as well.
Oh, it was Sunday night though, wasn't it? That?
Yeah.
The fact that was on Sunday night killed me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Callboy do a DJ set, because they've done a few in the past where they do it as they call themselves Electric Bass Boy.
Yeah,
that'd be so good.
So I feel like them doing a DJ set in Doghouse would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope whatever happens that Electric Callboy and Baby Metal are on the same day, so we can get a live Rat-a-tat.
It's got to happen.
We were ruined from that. Was it 23?
24.
24.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. God, my years are so mixed up.
Yeah.
But they were both on the same day, and I think Nico had vocal issues, so Callboy pulled out, and then we had the whole rain off where most of Baby Metal's set was kind of stopped.
I feel really sorry for them.
Yeah.
I feel really sorry for
them. They
Baby
don't have
Metal.
a good track history with Download and Weather.
No. It was just the irony of like, I can't remember what song it is, but the line is, get up, can't stop the power, and the power got cut off by the weather. Yeah. They definitely deserve. But I noticed as well, or someone pointed out to me that 2016 Baby Metal played, and they didn't have a logo on the poster, and it lashed down. 2018 they played on the same day as Guns N' Roses, and they did have a logo on the poster, and it was blistering sun. 2024 they didn't get a logo, and it poured down. So now they've got a logo on the poster again. That means it's going to be nice weather.
The Download gods have their ways.
Yeah.
Get tinfoil hats out.
Maybe that's just autism speaking. I don't know, but
now we're just another heat wave, aren't we? Sure.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'd love though. Sorry, the fact that we're talking about late night doghouse and all that. I'm not a fan of the acoustic sets late at night. The only one I've been to was Bowling for Soup, and I don't know. There's just something about it. You're buzzing. You've had a good drink.
Yeah,
But
you
you go
want
and
to do
watch
that more than.
Yeah.
You go and watch an acoustic set. The drink's wearing off, and you're thinking,
Yeah.
I'm ready for bed now. Let's
Yeah.
go back to the tent.
I think it does depend a lot on the band that's there.
Yeah.
So obviously, if it's something that you want to go and see,
Oh, of course. If you're like a mega fan of a band, acoustic set or not, it would be incredible. But I'd
Like, I
much
remember-
prefer to see some cover bands put on some like 80s cover bands or classic rock cover bands to end the night.
Yeah.
I mean,
what's-
Bloodstock do it as soon as the headliner finishes at Bloodstock. Obviously, it's just for the Serpent Slayer, which is like the alternative to RIP. So I watched Machine Head, and within 15 minutes, I was watching Linkin Park cover band in the Serpent Slayer.
Yeah.
I'd love Download to do something like that.
there's their cover band that do like the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Oh, the
The
900.
300, is it?
900, that's it.
900,
Like,
yeah.
It's a
they'd be
sequel
a
to the
good fit for it.
300. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing would be a nice fit for it.
Yeah.
Even
I had an idea to
Because
start.
like DJ sets just get a bit boring for me, and
Yeah.
I'd much rather watch a band performing.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And the thing with, I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent rant here, but why don't the DJs coordinate what songs they're going to play? If I have to hear Psychosocial 4 times on the same club night, one more time,
Yeah. Mhm.
like, and it's even worse at Trees. James, what's it like at Trees with the silent disco? And you're literally swapping channels, and it's the same fucking song. It's like coordinate with each other.
it's the funniest thing that the silent disco. I went into it apprehensive first time anyway.
Mm.
It is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The way they do it, but you'll have that moment first of all where like you're with a group of people or something. One of you finds a particular song that you know your group's going to love, and everyone's like pointing into their headphones.
Everyone's going like this.
Yeah.
Go on, Blue! Go on, Blue! And you'll do that. You'll all jam along and sing along to a song in the silent disco, and then like maybe 5 minutes goes by, you switch the channels. Oh, that song's on a different channel as well.
Yeah.
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 So it's like, oh, like, just heard that.
Does Download have a silent disco?
They did, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Wasn't it on when I picked you up this year? Do you remember when I picked you up outside? Was it Ace of Spades?
That's in our vlog. You trying to?
Yeah.
You gave it a good go.
Ace of Spades.
What do you mean trying to? How'd you like that? Yeah, I'm sure Silent Disco was on in the background of that,
Yeah.
and we were like, we just couldn't be bothered queuing up.
Yeah. Was that the Ace of Spades bar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just by Black Camp.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really spend too much time down that part of the village this year. Probably should have done a bit more, but because we were camped in Purple over the other side, it's like couldn't be bothered
Far
walking.
for you.
Me and James did eating hot dogs,
Yep.
killing it with the
Yeah.
sausage boys.
Yeah.
No, I would just take the fact that we didn't win, but we beat last year's champion in the other team in that first round. So
And we got free food at Download.
Yeah.
that was
Something-
it. That was the
Something
whole
unheard
point.
of.
Whole point going into it was like, you know what? If anything, that's my dinner sorted.
Yeah.
You've saved the tenner.
Yeah.
I mean, what did we
Yeah.
get out of it? 3 hot dogs? 2
I think
hot
3 hot dogs we got.
Yeah.
I think it was yeah. Yeah.
So
it was
what's
good
that?
fun.
36 quid we've saved at Download.
I'll be interested to look at if they've got some other food challenges next year.
Yeah.
I've got.
I'm sure
one of my.
Ollie does them all, so I'm sure he'll be up for something, for sure.
Maybe we could do a competition between us.
I'm down.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I think what we need to do. This is a thought I was having on the drive home. Have we all watched Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Beats
You know, the
Bogs.
T-shirt.
The gang Beats Bogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the T-shirt with the tally. I
Yeah.
think we need to do something like that.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the most numbers at the end of the day is the winner.
What drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the Jägernoot count as one? Or
Well, that's the thing. We need to have some kind of adjudicator. We need written contracts. We need written rules. And I know for a fact, now I've said that to you, that's going to be ticking in your brain, and
it
you're
is.
going to
Yeah.
do
I'm already
I know.
thinking of ideas. Yeah. 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 I'm like, oh, we could get professional T-shirts made with. Yeah.
a pen holder.
Yeah, but it's nice that there's like Download now is more than just the music. There's so much more to do, and they seem to be adding stuff every single year. Like, just simple things like food eating contests and cooking displays and things.
Some of the cooking displays have been really good. Like me and one of my mates, Glennie, we went to I think it was like the Tubby Tom's kind of like steak one that he did in 24, and just giving out like loads of good advice with it, giving out samples and bits and pieces. Like, it's nice to see those kind of different additions in there, and it's those little things that keep Download fresh. Like after you've been so many years, you kind of want those things that are going to make it interesting and give you a bit of a different experience. I still want them to bring back from prior to the pandemic was the medieval fighting they had in the arena. I only managed to catch a bit of that, but I think that'd be great.
Yeah, Bloodstock still have that every year.
That's one of the things that's like, it's just fun to watch, to have those different things.
Yeah.
I mean, even like they used to do the wrestling. Like, it's not something for me in particular. My brother Alex really enjoyed it. I was absolutely knackered from Doghouse, and so he said that the year that we did that in 2019, I think there was like some big wrestler that appeared that no one expected to, and apparently everyone stood up and was cheering and clapping, and then so was he, and he looked next to me, and I'm still on the chair, and I'm absolutely conked out asleep.
I think it might have been. Was it not Triple H?
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Because that would have been the year that they had the Lemmy tribute on the main stage.
That was 2016.
And Triple H was a big friend of Lemmy, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Triple H came on stage at the main stage, didn't he?
He came out to give Dave Mustaine won some like lifetime achievement award for something.
Yeah.
And Triple H came out.
So that was possibly who we're thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
On back on the food front, there's a great comment here from Swede. Need to get Beard Meets Food on.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Beard Meets Food.
Legend.
Yeah.
He's one of those. He's literally the only person I can think of that I would be starstruck if I met. I could meet anyone, any band member, but if I met Beard Meets Food, I'd be lost for words.
I don't know about you with it. It's one of my like dinner watches. Like,
I watch him every day at lunchtime.
I'm eating food and I'm watching him eat food at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to go all out, and we need to get Hot Ones on.
Oh,
Hot Ones.
yeah.
Hot Twos.
Yeah.
Don't mention that.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to try some of those Hot One sauces.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of an idea we've had like with us on our channel. It's like let's do that at some point.
Yeah.
But sadly, both Alex and Dan are not prepared for the potential pain aftermath.
Well,
that might ensue with that.
Listen, I will hurt myself for content. So, if you ever want to do a collab,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I went to a Halloween party this year in a pub, and the barman was going around giving out it was like crisps, but with like a little dollop of stuff on it, and they were doing like a trick or treat thing, and I was like, "What's in it?" And he just went, "No, just take it. It's fine. Whatever." So my friend took one and bit into it, and he ate the whole thing in one, and he just went, "Oh, that's not too bad actually, yeah." And I went, "Oh, go on then." Ate it, put it in my mouth, and as I swallowed it, I saw his face change, and I was like, "What?" And then I could feel like something was not right. So I said to the barman, "What is that?" And I could feel it getting worse and worse and worse. And he went, "Have you seen Hot Ones?" And I was like, "Please tell me that's not the bomb." And he just went,
"The bomb."
And he just smiled and walked away. And I'm there, and he's going around offering them to people in the pub. And he's going, "Oh no, it's fine. Look at him. He's fine over there." And I'm there, sweating, crying,
shaking on the floor.
Yeah. And I was just like, "There's a picture of me. I'll find the picture, because it's just like my eyes are bloodshot red. I'm crying, but I survived it. That's the thing. So I know I can survive it. So if you want me to hurt myself, no, I'm not going to hurt you. If you want me to hurt myself for a video,
what have I done?
But for content's worth, let's do it.
Yeah.
If you want me to hurt you, I've not done something wrong.
On my kitchen side, I've got a massive jar of dried chili stuff. I've got a mate who did his PhD in chemistry, and he's been growing chilies and chemically altering some of them.
Oh no!
And so I've got
Fucking
genuinely a
Heisenberg.
massive jar. So I like tried one of the flakes, but I had Josh was here recently, and he tried one of the flakes and immediately started crying.
Wow!
And like it hit immediately. So I've got some hot sauce to make with some of this at some point.
Wow!
Awesome.
Well,
I can do heat. I'd be well up for a challenge, but
yeah.
there's no chance I'm doing that at a festival.
Oh
that
yeah,
needs to be
yeah.
on other grounds.
Yeah, at a festival, it would not go well.
No way.
Although there are stalls at Download that sell spice stuff, so I don't know.
I mean, we tried is it Lou's hot sauce? We tried that at Woodstock, and some really tasty ones, but I wouldn't want to be having too many of it.
I've heard it's a good brand.
Yeah, some really tasty ones like strawberry hot sauce, like incredible.
Just going back to like recapping this year, just reminded me then, what's been anyone's favorite food vendor?
That's a really good question.
There was a toasty place at Download.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was called.
Is it Rock and Roll Toasty or something like that?
It might have been. It was like opposite Second Stage, I want to say. Me and a mate saw it and we're like, yeah, let's go give it a try. And they had it all like done after different band names or something. I can't remember which one I had, but it was absolutely amazing. I went back there the next day to have some more. Like that in particular was really good.
Yeah. I always like going for stuff like gyozas. Something out of the ordinary that I wouldn't normally be able to make myself at home. But I'm really struggling to think what I had this year because I'm sure there was something, but I can't think what it was. Sorry. Gyozas, one of the years. Sorry,
Rob has just pointed out in the chat that Dave Mustaine gave Triple H the award, not the other way around. Sorry, I apologise. It was 9 years ago.
Rob. I was wrong.
It was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the going back to festival food, Spudman at Bloodstock this year was genius because it was like £8 for a massive tray of jacket potato with like beans and cheese, all that for like a massive tray for £8. Probably the best value for money festival food I've ever had. I think.
Was that Spudman?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did queue up for Spudman, but because it's Spudman, I thought I'm going to be stood in this queue for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And everyone wanted.
So I ended up having the gyoza. Well. Is it gyoza? No, not gyoza. Gyros. Gyros. Do you know the Greek one?
Yeah.
I had one of those, and that's always good at a festival, to be fair, because it's literally a giant. It's almost like a naan rather than a pita bread filled with chips, chicken, sauce, salad.
Yeah.
You know, really good. Everything in that you need.
Louis said Jamaican spicy chicken stand next to Second Stage. I did not try this.
Oh yeah, the Jamaican one. That smelled incredible. I didn't try it, but I mean, I love jerk food, and that did smell incredible.
You got support as well with the gyozas at Bloodstock.
Gyozas, yeah.
Yeah. The toasty van at Bloodstock in the campsite. I don't know if you went there, Stu. The the toasty van by the next to Fat Frank's in the campsite.
No, I'm a real stickler for not spending money on breakfast at festivals.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
afford to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner at festivals, so I never have breakfast.
It doesn't matter the time of day; those toasties were just incredible. They like saved my life. But we've lost Dylan again.
I always see people having these toasties, and they look incredible. Some of them are like essentially like a pizza toasty, and it's got like pepperoni and like like proper tomato sauce and stuff on it, and they look incredible. But I've never gone for it myself.
Highly recommend next year. I had a close encounter talking about food. Do you remember the great controversy of the Yorkshire puds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That year,
because that was 23, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, they have it in Village, and then they've got it in the arena.
Yeah.
And so we've always had it as a bit of a joke in our group that it's our Sunday roast. We'll go there for a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
But that year we didn't end up doing it. But I was like, I still fancy one, so I'm going to get one. So I had one. I got it from Village. All some of my group knew was that I'd had it, and they literally woke up on the Monday morning as we were about to leave. And I remember my brother Alex coming into my tent being like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?" He was like, "I'm hearing all kinds of stories of people being violently ill from the Yorkie Puds place." He was like, "Where did you get it from? Where did you get it from?" And I was like, "No, Village." And he was like, "Oh, you're fine then." So I was like,
Yeah.
I feel like I escaped that potentially there.
I mean, that's a scar that's been left on download for decades to come, and people will not have a Yorkie Pud even now, which is frustrating because Yorkie Puds are incredible at festivals. I've never had one at download, but I've had one at Bloodstock. And I just remember at the end of the night, one of the nights, it was late, it was after the silent disco, and you just get this Yorkie Pud filled with mashed potato, chicken, sausages, like gravy, stuffing, and just cover it with mustard. It's incredible. And it's just a shame that I'm too scared to have it now when we could get food poisoning from any vendor out there.
Yeah.
So great shame.
I don't know if you've had it at Trees, Gibby. Usually after the silent disco, one of the only places open is like one of the pizza places.
Slice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like absolutely fantastic pizza. The cheese pool that we get on those pizzas is phenomenal.
They won our food award twice. And then they were at Kendall Calling as well this year, and we bumped into them. We were having a good chat with them, but we couldn't, felt wrong to just give it to the same place again. So we did a bit of an exploring. But yeah, value for money, and you know what as well, like the customer service and everything. They're always like super friendly. They've got like a wheel. You pay you tip £1 extra on your thing. You get to spin the wheel. I don't know if you saw our video from Trees this year when the guy made me run. Yeah.
It's like almost trick or treat as well, because you can get some great ones on there.
Yeah.
And you get some not so great ones on there.
Yeah.
Rob said as well, Piggy Smalls at Trees. Good food there.
Yeah. Is that the hot dog one? Oh, no, that's Happy Bangers, isn't it? The hot dog.
Yeah, they. I think Piggy Smalls. I think it's like barbecue-y. I think.
Yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And the other one actually is Susie's. Susie's is good
for the breakfast things. Yeah, there's always a massive queue at Susie's as well.
One of the places I loved in 23 was the Stone Bake Pizza place in the guest area at Download, and it sounds so Tory because one, it was in guest, and two, it was stone baked with capers and black olives, but it was something special. I've never had it since because they don't seem to have it, but stone baked pizzas seem to be great value for money as well, because what you're talking, like 12 quid and you get a whole pizza. So that's always a good one. I can't think of any others that stand out to me. Maybe I need to start my own. Do like a Black Country battered chips stall at a festival.
I'm trying to think. There's another one. Oh, Barnaby Sykes pies as well. They're everywhere. But the pies are. The pie and mash is just incredible.
Yeah, I had a pie the one year. I can't remember what year it was. It was absolutely lashing it down. And not that this is connected in any way, but I remember buying this pie, standing away and eating it, and then looking over, and then there was a girl just squatting, urinating right next to the van where I just bought this pie. And that night when I went to bed, I woke up in the early hours and I was having like heart palpitations and stuff. I had to run to the toilet. So I was like, am I going to die in a Portaloo because of it was like a minted lamb pie or something. And since then, I've never had a pie from a festival. So I was having food poisoning before it was trendy.
Trying to think.
Of the food vendors.
What else did we eat this year?
I always at some point at Download go to the paella place.
Oh yes, you just reminded me.
That's always one every year. I'll make a trip to there because phenomenal food.
Yeah,
covered in Tabasco and lemon juice. Yeah, for sure. It's a good one. It fills you up. It soaks up the booze you've been drinking. Yeah, top choice.
Did either of you go to Supermax at Download?
No.
Is that the mac and cheese place?
No, it's well, I think they do mac and cheese, but it's basically Ireland's answer to McDonald's, I think.
Okay,
and
that was a download.
yeah, so it's they're like Shane, Irish Shane.
Mhm.
He put me onto them, and then when we went to Dublin last year, we went, and it was incredible. And it's just like chicken chips, but they do like burgers and all these other sort. I think they do mac and cheese as well. But like they don't trade in the UK. So download was like, I was speaking to the guy that ran the stall, and he said basically like this is kind of like them trying to get the foot in the door just to see if the market's there, basically if the crowd are there.
Yeah.
And there wasn't one time over the weekend when there wasn't a big queue, which is a good sign, So might see them popping up in more places.
Where were they in the arena? I can't remember seeing them.
It was by. Do you know where the Iron Harp is? At the Guinness Bar.
Yes.
If you were walking,
I'm thinking of Bloodstock. Iron Harp.
Is it
yes,
Iron Harp?
It used to be Gooseneck Inn. It used to be Gooseneck.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like on the way from the third stage to the main stage. So if you're walking, from there to the main stage, by where the entrance is for the day tickets.
By Bunny Chow and.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It was just there. It did feel a little bit out of the way. It like, they kind of got hard done by, but like that the queues were massive all weekend still. So now that was a success, you might start seeing them in more places as well. But they gave us some free food, so that's my plug for them.
Sleepy Token said about the sushi place at Trees, and like I love sushi, but I feel like at a festival, there's so much that could go wrong with it.
Yeah,
that it kind of like I don't feel safe.
Do you trust the fridge for keeping that fresh?
Exactly.
No, I'm the same as you. I could eat sushi for days. If all-inclusive sushi was existing, I'd be there. But yeah, 100%. I don't know if I'd be trusting it at a festival.
Louis said about Greg's at Download.
Greg's would be one of those that I think the queue would be non-stop as well.
Yeah.
Like if Greg's could be there and they'd do Greg's prices, like the amount of sausage rolls they'd sell that weekend would be incredible.
Even if it was like double the price, it's still going to be hell of a lot cheaper than.
Yeah. Like if Greg's could do what Co-op have done, if they could have an actual Greg's built in District X, the queue would be out the door every single morning.
That Co-op is a godsend as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine going to Download without it now, to be honest.
Yeah. You think back to the years where we had the supermarket in the village on the grass, and you're like,
yeah,
how did we survive?
Or you had to get the bus down into Castle Donington itself and go to the Co-op there, and then come all the way back with all your shopping.
Yeah.
I never did that. I walked into Castle Donington the once to go and have a pub breakfast, but I've only ever done that once. I never want to do that again. Everything's on site now. You don't need to be doing that kind of journey, do you?
No.
The only walking I've done at Download, like getting to there, was the great traffic incident of 23, where it was horrific. So we had about, I think, like 4 cars worth of people with like tents and everything in, and about half our group decided with about, I can't remember how far we had left to go, but it was like we can walk it. It's gonna be a bit of a trek. We took half the gear and went and set up camp. And we usually leave pretty early to try and get as soon as possible, get set up, get settled and everything, try and beat as much of the traffic as possible. We got there, packed the tents up, got everything all set up for camp, and by the time the guys parked up, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So we went to go and meet them to go and get like all the luggage as well and to show them where camp was. But that was absolutely not. I think the total travel we did that day was I think it was 16 hours.
Jesus.
It's rough, isn't it?
It was absolutely horrible.
Yeah. Some people, yourself included, just had a horrific day that day. I can't comment at all. That year, granted, it was the first year I did ROP, was the easiest I've ever got into Download, but some people didn't even make it to the festival. They just thought, this has killed it for me. I'm going home. I don't know how it was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, we came into Westgate, so we had none of those issues, and we didn't realize like we just went straight into Blue, set up camp, and then we're like, half like where are the half of the people that are coming from east, and then like all the you know, you go on Facebook and everyone's complaining about the queues and stuff. But on the west side of the site, there was, you know, you'd been none the wiser that there was all that trouble going on.
Yeah.
Well, it was the 4 days, wasn't it? It was the
Yeah.
big 20th anniversary. People thought, well, I may as well just get the 5-day ticket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everyone going all at once. Which, like, it's the one thing I'd recommend to any people going or looking at doing download for the first time is do the 5 days. Because it is like there are the stuff to do on those first 2 days. It's a lot of fun. Kind of getting to explore places before arena opens, so you can kind of get the full extent of download. It's definitely worth it. But then obviously everyone had bought the 5-day ticket that year, so just getting in was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad Bloodstock have got the extra day now as well, because like, like you need like. It's do you know what really annoys me? The one thing I don't like about Trees is the music starts straight away. Like there is no, you know, you've got to get in, get your camp set up, and by the time you finish setting up your tent, the bands have already started in the forest. Like there's no main stage on. There's no like, you know, but the forest and the word stage, there's already bands on, and so like it kind of annoyed. Annoyed might be the wrong word. I don't know, but this year it was like we're still trying to set camp up, and people are already like, oh well, this band's on, I need to go, you know. So we never got time as a camp really, just to kind of like chill and drink together, because there's already stuff going on.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have that nothing day, isn't it?
Yeah,
I can see that. Like from our side, like I say, it's half an hour away, so we'll go early morning. I think one of the years we were like one of the first cars parked right at the front. It's in you know as well, like the walk getting from car park to there is easy.
Yeah.
But it is kind of from the get go. Like we're lucky we can get there early and kind of beat any traffic that comes in. But it does start very early with that. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see with like, because Bloodstock this year or next year, sorry, is 4 days of music, isn't it, for the first time? Is it for the first time, Stu? Saxon are on the Thursday, aren't they?
As far as I'm aware. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see, because like sometimes like the Thursday is just the day when, you know, like they've got the second stage on, but nothing else really happens. So it'll be, I don't know, will it feel a bit like too full on too quickly? I don't know, but
I think it's good, and I think it's something that Download should do possibly every year as well. If Download were to open the arena on a Thursday every year, I think a lot less people would complain about the prices.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting more value for your money. Wednesday and Thursday at Download, fair enough, there's entertaining things to do. Like, example, this year we did the hot dog eating competition. But short of that, it's like, what do you do during the day? Because the entertainment that they put on truly doesn't really start until evening. Late evening, does it? Up until that time, you make your own entertainment. So it'd be nice to have a return of what they did for 23, but with better traffic controls.
What if they're like?
I'd love to see that.
I think I'd like to see the return of the side splitter, but like with a proper, not to discredit any of the comedians that were on, but get like a
ones that aren't shit.
Well, get like a Bill Bailey. Get like a Bill Bailey as like a comedy.
Yeah, get a big name.
Yeah,
a headliner.
2019, one of the best ones I saw was Ed Gamble, because he's a metalhead as well.
Yeah.
And so like really knew how to cater to the crowd in the right way. It was a really good set that he delivered. And the other one was the Brett Domino Trio were there. And like they're very musically driven, so that catered towards the Download crowd again really, really well.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the only year pre-pandemic that I'd been to. But they had like a whole circus performance that was actually pretty cool. The way they had it organized at that stage was really interesting, but it's not really made that kind of return since. It's different. Like I went to one of the years, maybe like 22 or 23, like going and seeing some of the performances in like the tent area at Doghouse. can't remember what it's called. But seeing some of them in there, it didn't have the same kind of appeal.
Yeah.
I guess is the nice way of putting it. It just wasn't the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I think a few of us went and we watched maybe like 5 minutes worth, and we were like, we could probably find something a bit better to do with our time.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I really don't want to discredit Download and what they book and the DJs. I don't want to discredit the DJs at all. It's not for me. I like to listen to a song for what it is. I sound like such a granddad. I don't want to listen to a song where it gets to the chorus and then it's just drum and bass or
So
some
what you're saying
remix.
is you're starting beef with John Mahon.
John Mahon can come and get it, mate. I ain't bothered.
Alex will join you with that. Back at Trees, we have a running joke with us that Alex has got John Mahon's his arch nemesis.
Yeah.
It was one of the DJ sets he did at Trees. He's going to hate me for saying about this. One of the DJ sets he did at Trees, John Mahon went to the barrier and was like fist bumping loads of people in the crowd. And Alex got completely aired. Completely ignored, didn't get it, and so ever since then he's like, I've got a vendetta against John Mahon. so every time we see like he's doing a DJ set in like our big group chat of like 15 to 20 people that we've got of mates that go to gigs and festivals, it's like, Alex, John Mahon's there.
Oh yeah, but no, like the only good thing I've seen, again, it sounds like I'm really crapping on Download, but the best thing I've seen was 2023 because it was the big anniversary, and it was the Thursday night when they did the Through the Years performance.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah,
and
that
it was
was
like the launch party. Like why they don't do a big launch party every year, I've got no idea. Because they favour the end of the world party on the Sunday evening over a launch party.
Yeah.
Like for me, most people have gone home by the time you've got this end of the world party. Why not do like Wednesday night or even Thursday night, give people a chance to get there and have this massive party of just the whole song, no remixes or whatever, and just everyone have a big sing along, get multiple tribute bands through the ages, or pick a theme for the night. Like this year, for example, it's very new metal heavy. Get a new metal tribute band on for the launch party and just, have a good time.
Yeah.
You made a comment there, and I noted it as well. Like seeing the announcement, there's a very strong new metal presence at Download next year, which I absolutely love.
Yeah,
here for it.
I'm very much here for with that. So that was quite a nice little spot because you kind of see in the different sections, there's different bands throughout. Like you go right to the bottom, like Snot are there. So it's quite cool to see that throughout the bill,
and to be able to see like Bodies performed live, Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
I'd never buy a ticket to see them, but the fact I'm going to see that song live is a big win.
Static X as well.
Yeah, Static X. I'd like some like the new blood of new metal, like some of the new core bands would be nice to see a bit more of a presence. Like maybe they're at different festivals, but you have so much of it nowadays with like the Graphic Natures of the world, like Tala, Black Gold. There's so much of the people who grew up listening to new metal, and now kind of bringing a new spin on it. It's extremely exciting for that kind of genre. So it'd be nice to see a bit more of the newer generation represented alongside that older generation there.
So just going back to the just looking at the chat, Swede said Tim Minchin to go back to the comedy thing would be really good.
That would be very good. That would be that again. If they cater to the audience, that there is a definite selection of kind of comedians they could put in there that would really perfectly land with the Download crowd.
I like someone like a a Frankie Boyle or a Jimmy Carr, someone to like roast the audience would be just like that would go down so well.
100%.
Because like that's you don't want someone that's just like, I mean not to discredit him, but like Peter Kay might not go down as well, or like a Russell Howard. Maybe Russell Howard to an extent, I don't know, but like get like a Jimmy Carr, put him in a tent full of metalheads who are giving him shit because he can give it back just as quick.
It's very much like know your audience. And catering to the right kind of people. Like it could easily be done, and there's so many people out there that they could book for it. It's just whether they do or not. That's a different story.
Yeah, that's it.
You should watch this stream and take some ideas. Take all our brilliant
Cam,
ideas. Yeah.
Cam, if you're watching.
The only thing that's coming from this stream is me not getting invited back because I've just shit all over the festival and the dog.
But it comes from a place of love, doesn't it? It's
Of course it does. Yeah.
You want it to be the best it can be. So anytime we point out anything about festivals that we don't like, it always comes from a place of like we love this place and we want it to be better.
I mean, it's like if there was, in a way, there's so many festivals that I've been to that I absolutely love, but like for me, like downloads like our big group family of friends summer holiday.
Yeah.
Where we get we always get the most of friends going to it. We've had like a group of up to 15 in our camp before. And so it's nice to kind of get everyone to go away, music, drinks, have a laugh and create like really good memories from it. So it's probably like the one festival. I know it's the easiest one because it's the biggest as well, but the one festival year in, year out, I would always go to if I could only do one, because to kind of experience it every year, the lineup, it's phenomenal festival. It's just those little things that you're like, oh, this could be a bit better. This could be a bit better. This would be nice to have. Those little additions that make it just that better experience.
Yeah. I don't know about you.
Does anyone remember?
sorry,
go on.
No, go on.
No, go on, Gib.
No, you.
No, go on, Gib.
No, you.
I don't know if any of you remember. I was waiting for you to talk at the same time then. Back when the village was on the grass, it might have even been 2012, which was my first year. They used to have what they called Rockyoke, and that was essentially like it was the doghouse, and you'd go up, put your name down, and choose a song from the list, and there'd be a live band on stage that knew how to play all these songs. And you'd go on and sing that song with the band. Tell me something like that wouldn't go down an absolute storm in District X now.
Yeah.
100%.
Like the first year I saw that vividly, I remember this guy going up and doing Killing in the Name of. And he was like splitting the crowd for like Wall of Deaths and everything. And people were loving it.
Yeah.
Like we need something like that back that's you feel like you're part of what's on stage.
Yeah.
Like, again, it comes from the heart before I say this. I don't want to see the same DJs that have been on every year for the past 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I saw it once. I'm really not that bothered. I'm sorry. It's for some people. It's not for me. Give us something that we're all involved in and we can all feel a part of. That's what I think.
No, I agree.
Yeah. It just
agree. I mean, go on, Gibby.
No, go on. I'll let you. It's all right. It's all right. No,
I'll go if you want.
I was just gonna say, like, we've got to the point with our group, we don't usually go to Doghouse now until maybe about midnight even.
Yeah.
Like we'll stay in pre-drinking camp and put our own music on speakers. And kind of gets to the stage where we're absolutely lathered that we actually decide to go to Doghouse and kind of enjoy it for those last few hours. Just because it's like there's no point going there as much anymore. Like once you've done it a few years, there's no point going that early towards the start of it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
The thing with the Doghouse as well now is I appreciate why the village has to be on tarmac, but it gets so warm in the Doghouse now because it's on the solid ground and the heat gets trapped in the tarmac and then it gets trapped in the tent. And I understand why it needs to be that way, but every time I walked into the Doghouse this year was just like, I'm going to go and stand outside again. That's why, like, if I was going into the village this year, most of the time I was going to the den because it's a bit more open. There's grass. It's a bit cooler. I
like the Doghouse layout a few years ago when they did the containers.
Yeah.
And they had the two opposite stages. I think that was a really nice way of kind of laying it out that benefited in particular. So for me, I would like to see a return of that kind of layout for Doghouse.
Yeah. I think that there needs to be some kind of cover just in case it does rain. But then, if they did the Doghouse, but they opened up, there was no like side panels down, so there was just like a draft going through or something. I don't know. There's like a nice compromise there, but it was just too warm. And I like you said, then it's just like, why don't we just go and sit at camp and, I haven't got to carry 6 cans with me. They're just like there next to me,
Yeah,
exactly. Easy.
Yeah.
Got chat asking me to do a DJ set. Louis says, "Let's have you DJ at Download Stew." So
What?
Yeah.
What?
Do it.
Give on, Stu. I'm going to put you on the spot. What 5 songs are going to have to be in that DJ set?
Oh,
I think I'd have to open with something like One Step Closer from Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
Killing in the Name Of, already mentioned. I'm trying not to be your generic download DJ here, but
yeah. Just complain. I
I'd
don't
have
want
to
to hear
give
the same songs. Picks the same songs.
Chop Suey.
Yeah, psychosocial.
Psychosocial. No, and then I'd give some love to some bands like Malevolence.
Yeah, Broken Glass.
You know, exactly, some big sing-alongs that all the modern audience knows.
Stu Ross said it for you. He said Parkway, 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 and Parkway.
He's got it, yeah.
Yeah. But which Parkway?
Exactly. Which Parkway?
Yeah.
It's here somewhere. You can't see. It's just at a shot. Leave it to your imagination. But there's some Parkway on my wall. Golden Era is Deep Blue, and you'd have to get some from there. And I'd bring out the inflatables. We'd all relive OG Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't actually know what songs I'd put if I was doing a DJ set. Because you don't want to pick the same songs. You want something like, you know, you want to take the opportunity. I don't know. What would you have, James?
I think from the Trees ones in particular, even if it's silent disco, every time Afterlife by Holding Absence comes on, like that just hits perfectly. Like that to me is like a pretty close to damn near perfect song in itself anyway.
Yeah.
That would have to be in there. Ooh.
I think some cheesy pop hits would have to be mixed in.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm going to say Cha 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 by Carrier, just because I love that song. Do you know it? The Eurovision one?
I do not. No.
Oh, yes. I know. Now you've said Eurovision. The guy who wore like the green and black.
Yeah. And he's got the Rammstein tattoo.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cha, 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 cha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I managed to get tickets to see him next year. Can't wait.
From my childhood, I'd love some S Club 7. Give me some S Club 7.
Yeah.
If S Club got announced as the band playing
I'd be so happy.
in the doghouse,
yeah,
I'd be buzzing.
I'd love that. I'd be so happy with that.
S Club 5 back to back.
I'll be the 6th. One of you can be the 7th. We'll do it. Bring them back to former glory.
Hell yeah.
Who else? But do you know what? Go all out and get Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Just
can you imagine that? Dry ice on the stage. They'll just rise from the stage.
Oh, don't. Oh, I would love that.
Make sure they've got their stools on the stage, so every time they do their key change, they've got to do their stand up.
Yeah.
All come on in like the white suits and the.
I think "Keep on Moving" by 5.
Yeah.
Would be a banger.
Yeah.
Well, that
would be a fun one.
Steps being recommended by Swede. 5 from Rob. Yeah.
Like, give us some of that.
Give us some cheese, man.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, Swede says put some Bloodhound Gang in there as well. Do you know what song I've not heard at any of these? It's not like a big club song. It's not like a banger. But do you remember "I Love College" by Asher Roth? That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. Do you not remember that one? No. It was. I think it was like an American Pie era kind of song. It was one of those kind of like.
Okay.
You know, like it. I hear that song and I just think like Red Party Cups, kind of thing. Yeah, something like that. I'd probably put in as well.
Yeah, I'm like that with Lit. What's the song by Lit?
Oh, My Own Worst Enemy.
My Own Worst Enemy.
Yeah.
That was on the silent disco at the Download Pilot, and my wife's still got a very embarrassing video of me drunkenly singing along to that. And yeah, that'd have to be in there because that is a huge tune.
May we see it?
On the
If you join the Discord, we'll put the link in the description. I'm sure my wife will happily oblige.
On the metal front, I don't know what just popped into my head. I feel like "This Fire" by Killswitch would be good for a DJ set.
Yeah,
I feel like you'll get a lot of people singing along to that.
I mean, you don't want to
For
be
sure.
the basic
Anything
again,
goes, to
but
be fair.
yeah, but like you don't want the same songs again. But every time My Curse comes on,
Yeah.
it just it is
Yeah.
just it is
Everyone's
like
busting out their air guitars.
yeah,
Mhm.
it is like the metalcore song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And rightly so.
Yeah. Trying to think. There's no more like because you don't want I don't want bands that are like already playing the festival.
Yeah,
Do you know
I've
what I
never
mean?
understood that.
So it's
Here's
like
Psychosocial. You've just seen them play it live
yeah,
20 minutes ago. I'm going to
Yeah.
play it for you again. What's the point?
Yeah.
Ooh, what else?
Any others? What's is chat got any suggestions? Let's have a look. Eiffel 65 says Rob. Yeah. And then actually Rob and Dylan Ince both said if they're continuing the cheesy Eurodance, I want Eiffel 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play 1,000 Miles.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the
That'd be
sing along
amazing.
from that?
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be fantastic.
yeah. That's the thing.
This is how you that's how you end the night, isn't it? Cheesy
Yeah.
hits. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that. What's it called? No, Master of Pop Hits.
Yeah,
I never
that's
got
a
to
good
go
night.
to it.
That's a good night.
Is that essentially what we're describing here?
Yeah.
Master of Pop Hits,
We-
like cheesy hits, one
we-
after the other.
I think it was 23. No. 4. No, 3. I think it was 3. It was in the Den, and that was probably one of the funniest nights I've ever had at Download, just because like
Yeah.
everyone's like a couple of drinks, singing along to all these cheesy songs, but they were mixing it in with like you'd get like Taylor Swift, which whatever, but then you'd get like Avril Lavigne, so it's still like rocky rock pop, that kind of
Yeah.
like weaves in and out kind of thing, and then then the night ended up with Andy riding Johnny like a horse out of the tent, and so yeah, it just puts everyone in a good mood, doesn't it?
It does, definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dad rock night. Someone's just said.
I was well up for that, and I ended
yeah.
up getting too drunk and didn't get there.
Jaggy Sean said Creed and Nickelback.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Do you know what? I'd end the night with One Last Breath. Bit of a sad song, but everyone's going to be singing along to Creed.
Yeah.
And then going home.
That's it. This year, I remember I was messaging Sean like, "You best be at the dad rock night. You best be at the dad rock night." It got to like 10 minutes to it, and I was like, "Mate, I'm too drunk, too gone." But yeah, me and Sean need some dad rock in our lives. So if we could have like, do you know you see some club nights do like a Linkin Park versus Limp Bizkit night? If we could have like a Nickelback versus, I won't say Creed because Creed haven't got as many tunes as Nickelback, have they? Controversial, up to you, but I don't know, like
it's hard to think of an
Nickelback
equivalent.
versus classic rock or something like that. That'd be good.
You could do like a genre versus genre kind of thing.
Oh, Rob just said add Puddle of Mud. Yes,
Yeah,
that is a good call.
yeah.
Oh, Nickelback versus Foos.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think
Be good.
Foos have more songs that everyone knows. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, this is the thing. Like Foo Fighters again, it's what All My Life gets played like every time. It's like or the Pretender.
Or Pretender.
Yeah.
Pretender, yeah.
Yeah. But like I know a lot of Foo songs are like slower, but just throw in a couple of deep cuts, or they've got that big of a catalogue.
On that realm, Shadow Moses gets played too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another one of those just overplayed. Like great song, iconic for the genre. Don't need to hear it about 17 times one evening.
Yeah.
It almost just makes you like roll your eyes and just go, right, I can. But then you do sing along, but then it's like, oh, I'm not like, oh, I haven't heard this song in.
Oh my god, this song. Yeah.
So if anyone is watching who's a DJ who plays festivals, just pick some, deep cuts or some curveballs.
Yeah. They're always the fun ones because everyone starts looking at each other being like, oh, they're playing this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the fun starts to happen.
Mm.
Instead of, oh, they're playing this.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the tent?
Yeah, just put your own tunes on.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's it. You can have a good time.
Yeah, I think that some of the best memories I've got of not just download of festivals in general. It's just static camp, making your own fun. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's the environment that like the festival creates for people to. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
Yeah.
Again.
No, that's all right. We had one that we created at Trees this year, which I think part of it's in our vlog from it. We created a game called Gazebo, where we zipped up the sides of two bits of the gazebo, and we sat in chairs opposite each other, and we had a massive like blow up beach ball, and we're essentially kind of like you've got to get it and hit the back end of the gazebo. And it got a little bit violent at times, but stuff like you've got to stay sat in your chair at all times, and you just kind of make those memories. You do stupid games. Every year when we have a new member in our group at Download, on the first day we put them through a drinking initiation. So it's quite funny every year when there's that new person. It's like, by the way, you're gonna have to do an initiation this year.
You are getting alcohol poisoning.
Exactly. We've created some horrific ones. The 3 this year that did it, I think, it was like Guinness mixed with vodka mixed with hot sauce was part of one of the drinks.
Nice.
Yeah. So we put the newbies through their paces a little bit, which is great fun.
Yeah. I mean, you've both seen our laminated set of rules for our drinking games.
Yeah, you're thorough.
Yeah. Well, it can be a bit overwhelming, but, you know, it's basically just drink.
But that's good, though. I like this. It's people who make the effort to have fun at camp are the best kind of people. Do you know what I mean? You could sit at camp just bored out your brains all day. I love it when there's thought that's gone into it. Everyone's on board, and that's what's important, people being on board as well.
Yeah.
And I love it. Making your own entertainment, not being dragged into the forced fun. Yeah. And just having a good time.
Yeah.
Every year we also... Oh, go, Gibby.
No.
No, I've interrupted you enough. It's your turn.
Am I allowed to say fuck's sake?
Every year at festivals, we also do court. So people will take notes and they'll fine people for like stupid behavior or something silly's happened. And so everyone keeps notes of it. And we get to whatever the last day is the festival. And about mid-morning, once everyone's up and ready, we will sit, we'll have court, we'll have a judge. We'll go around, and if they're guilty, they drink. They have the chance to defend themselves. It never works out, to be honest. Everyone is always guilty.
Do you have a jury, or is it just completely up to the judge?
Everyone else is the jury.
Oh, cool.
They'll be like the judge. Whoever's up on trial at that time, everyone else is the jury.
And is this just if somebody's done something that you're like, that's a bit odd, or
I'm trying to think of like stupid examples. Like I'm sure there's bits of like it could have been this year, like Green Day are playing Basket Case and someone starts singing the wrong lyrics or something stupid like that. There could be just general stupidity in camp that someone's just said something outrageous and they're fined. One that I tried to defend a friend the year we did 23 with the bad traffic, because they were trying to give him a fine for using Apple Maps instead of Google Maps on the drive there. But the Google Maps in the other cars screwed everyone over worse.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I'm going to come to his defense here as a witness and say that actually it was better on Apple Maps. And everyone was like, no, still guilty. So he still had to drink.
Yeah, they're the best kind of things when you just unhinged. I mean, like we started playing the cheese trade game. You know, and that's just something that we don't do it every festival because I think it would get boring. It would get boring to like maybe put it in the video every single time. You know, but it would get boring just like you want to do other things. But some of the things, you know, some of the people you end up speaking to. I nearly got a tattoo this year.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got offered a tattoo, and I was like, I was this close.
Yeah,
But
that's a certified win, like instantly.
Yeah.
But you've also got to get a tattoo in a campsite at a festival.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, we'll have to do a what's the word, collab, cheese trade thing. We'll have to do like a competition.
I think we tried setting it up. I think Dan was trying to help set one up with you at Trees, but then we just the signal there
was awful. Yeah.
So we couldn't get that. But we're definitely up for that. I know that for sure.
I think
that could be interesting.
If we're doing that, like a smaller festival like Trees or Bloodstock would be like the perfect place to play it.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's more people at Download, so you got more chance of getting something fun. But it's just like trying to coordinate at a big place like that is a bit much. But that would be really fun to do it at Trees or Bloodstock or something next year.
Yeah, 100%
for sure.
Yeah. Well, I've just messaged Dylan. He's gone to deal with the baby, so I don't think he's coming back.
Okay. Duties.
Have we any other things about this year that we want to? Any other highlights? Not non-musical highlights. What's been your personal best?
I mean, we spoke about it right at the start. Like, it's not musical, but it was app Download. It genuinely was the meetup.
Yeah,
because I'm sure it was the same for you guys. Like me, Alex, and Dan came away from it kind of speechless. How it went. Just getting to speak to everyone, just the whole experience of it. Everyone that was there just made that a tremendous time, and I think gave everyone just a great appreciation. So it's an easy one, but that just still stands out so strong and is just a highlight of the year for sure, 100%.
Yeah, and it was nice to put faces to handles, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
like you have people comment, and they come over and you go, "Oh, I'm so and so." I'm like, "Nice to meet you," and then they'll say the handle, and you're like, "Oh my god, you're so and so. I've spoken to you so many times in the comments and whatever."
Yeah,
that was really nice, and I'll speak for both these guys as well. We're extremely appreciative of people that watch consistently and comment and share.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it's nice to see, and it makes it all worth it at the end of the day because you know, it's a hobby, but it's nice to see it can brighten someone else's day as well. So everyone that came, thank you so much, and watch this space because you never know.
We end up all kind of doing this kind of thing because we love music. And we love talking about music and looking at it all, like deep dives on it or whatever. And so, like, it's always fun talking music with people. Like whether it's festivals, gigs, whatever, online. That's kind of why we do it all. So, all that from like the messages or the comments we get on stuff, or to festivals like we did at Download, or the amount of times I've been in the mosh pit and I've just heard Ragamuffins shout at me.
That's always fun.
It's always those lovely little things that we always appreciate, like so much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like Finn McKenty, and I do this purely for the money. That was a joke, by the way. Just I need to put that out there. That was a joke. No, it's to repeat what those guys have just said. Like, you know, some of the comments that you get, and you know, people just say some of the nicest things, and just like to know that what you do isn't just like it is like a silly little video that you film and you put online and whatever, but like you see the numbers on a screen and it's like, oh, okay, this video's doing better than this video and whatever, but then going out into the real world and hearing somebody say something like we were at Trees this year, and so many people came up and said, we bought a ticket for Trees because we saw your video and we liked it, and we thought, well, why don't we try it this year? Like, that genuinely means so much, that someone's, you know, not just watched the video, but like taken something away from it. And you know, there aren't really like, I would rather a comment like that than like 10,000 views on the video. Do you know what I mean? It's just it does mean so much to like connect with people.
Yeah, 100%. Like, just those passing comments, not even just a long conversation, the smallest parts just end up meaning a hell of a lot. Like times just, I still remember the first, I think it was download 22. Like we'd kind of just started the podcast and stuff in the pandemic. We hadn't really put any video content out, maybe like 1 or 2 videos. And on one of the early days of download, just kind of getting recognized and like the happiness of like, they appreciate what we're doing and that kind of thing. Like that's never gone from like the very first time I had like a lovely interaction, especially like in person with someone, to even like at the Landmark show last week. Like it's always like the nicest kind of appreciation to have with it. And it's just lovely to have those interactions. It's so nice.
Yeah. And I think an incredible thing to come out of it as well, speaking from personal experience, I never had anyone to go to gigs with. I'm saying that friend-wise. Me and my wife would always go, and I love my wife to bits. We'd go to gigs all the time together. That's how we met. But I'd never have like mates or anything that I could talk to about music or whatever, because nobody in my area, the scene is pretty dead, to be honest. There wasn't really anyone at school that listened to it. And it's mad. As soon as I started YouTube and I did that first 2023 video, since then, like I've got so many people that I'm happy to call a friend, and I talk to them every single day. Like my group of mates that I met at Bloodstock for the first time, we've just been to Ben's house in Wales together, and we've had an awesome time. Hayley and Sean, incredible people, incredible friends. Me and my wife have met up with them a number of times. We're going to their wedding next year. And this is all just because I bought a GoPro and I took it to download one year. And I've got all these people that I'm very happy to call friends, and it's just awesome. It's really nice.
That's kind of why, sorry, cut you off.
I was just going to say, I'm very grateful for everyone that watches, and I'm very grateful for the friendships that I've been able to, make. It's awesome.
That's kind of why, I suggested about doing this, like kind of, us lot getting together and doing like crossover things, because there's that many, like it's not, I think it was like coming out of lockdown, so many people kind of had similar ideas, like, we want to film things and we want to, and so like, there's us three, and there's Dilcam obviously, and the Yarnolds that we work with, but then there's like To The Show, Monitor Mix, Matt over at the Monitor Mix, and there's Chids Vids and Simon Bond, Kit Gutterbrats, Alt Ellie Grace. Like there's all these other people in the scene that do different kinds of videos, and it's like, it's starting to feel like a scene, like a community of just
community of its own.
I don't like the word content, because content to me feels like just stuff to fill a space. Do you know what I mean? But like, I suppose you would class us as content creators. There's that community of content creators that, like, a lot of people that watch our videos will also watch you guys' videos as well, and come to you for different things that we don't pick up on, and vice versa and stuff. And it feels really nice to be part of like a growing community. Which is why I was so excited to do like, crossovers like this, where we can kind of, what's the word? Like where we can kind of like help that community to grow.
Yeah, I think like community is the perfect word for it, to be honest, because that's where like there is like so much of that crossover between people, and everyone just loves it. They love the music. That's really, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Is just having that kind of shared interest with people who also feel the same way. Maybe you differ on a musical opinion, but you can have a great discussion. And I feel like it's a special thing within like the alternative scene in particular, where you can have those differing opinions, but for the most part, you can understand other people's like side of it. And it's just a different part of like the alternative like community in particular, where people will just appreciate each other more. So I think community is the best way to kind of sum it all up.
I'm just noticing some of the nice comments we're getting in the chat as well. Swede, just want to say, I'm so glad you guys filmed so much, as I'm usually too far gone to remember half the festival. So thank you from me. I'm normally too far gone to remember it, so I'm glad that I film it, so I get to look back on it as well.
Yeah, Rob as well from Alt Pulse Project. Him and Laura have started doing some stuff as well. Yeah, it's just lovely to kind of have all that support.
Yeah, and thank you for saying that as well, Rob. Thank you very much. Awesome guy. But yeah, like without the audience, we are just someone with a camera in front of us.
Yeah.
I mean, the opportunities I've had this year is things that I never thought I would have the opportunity to do. But the only reason that they've come up is because people have watched the videos, they've commented, they've joined the Discord, they've helped me create a community. 100 days of download, people watched every day and commented every day, and because of doing these daft videos, I'm able to work with Malevolence, Guilt Trip, and you know, it's like, what have I done to deserve it? So I'm thankful for every single person that watches. I remember sitting at home, leading up to download, watching Simon Bond, Chid's vids, and I remember sitting and watching a little YouTube channel called the Ragamuffins before I started YouTube. And I was telling my wife, oh, it's just these guys that go to festivals and record it. It's awesome. I'd love to meet them. And now I'm here chatting to the one and only James of the Ragamuffins. So
don't meet your heroes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot you were a Gibbs. Sorry, mate.
So, I mean, they're not here to defend themselves, but I think
too,
most people would agree that I am the best out of the three as well. So
yeah, I'm glad it was you that turned up tonight.
Yeah, can't stand the others, to be honest.
But if there's anyone else watching that thinks that looks a bit fun, just try it. Like, as I say, literally that first year, I'd watched these guys try it. I thought, I'll buy myself a GoPro. I'll get myself in the pit and I'll see what happens. And it's like an addiction. Once you do it, you get a bit of recognition. You just like, I want to keep going. I want to keep doing this thing that I love, and do it for the love. Don't do it for the numbers on your screen, because
guaranteed.
That's the quickest way to fall out of love with something. Do it because you love it, and you never know what you'll make of it. Like, all of our journeys are still going in the right direction. And we don't know where we're going to end up. It's just, it sounds cheesy as we're just white boys with a podcast or something here, because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Yeah,
so,
it is. I mean, that was it. It started for us because pandemic happened. Like, me, Alex, and Dan would go to gigs together all the time, and the queue while waiting to get in, we're just chatting about the latest albums, the latest releases, what tours are coming up, what festivals we'd like to go to. And it just got to that point in the pandemic. I think it was Alex that had the initial idea with it, and he was like, should we just do this? Because let's just do it for us, because we want to talk about music. And then it just kind of seemed to grow into something that we never planned on. At the extent of it all. And it's, again, like you say, we don't do it without people watching, and so that kind of provides us with the option to do so many more things and have all these great experiences. But if no one's going to enjoy the content because for whatever reason it doesn't happen. And I think there's definitely a side where, like, what was lovely with the meetup is everyone from us that went, like, organizing it, everyone does it so obviously because they love it, and it's genuine. And I think that's one of the things, is that's how it should be. You should kind of see the genuine, the love for it through camera, listening to it on like an audio platform. And I think that's why people can connect to genuine people that love it. And that's where it always has to have the core of that, of doing it because you love it and you want to do it.
Well, we've been talking for nearly 3 hours now, so we probably will wrap it up soon. But I've got one last question for you guys, just to kind of like lead off the back of that. What has been your favorite video that you've made this year? Not like what's been the best, not what's done the best or whatever. What has been your favorite video that you've, like, you can go, I'm proud of that? Not that you're not proud of everything. You know.
That's difficult. That's very difficult.
Sorry, I know that was a bit of a bombshell question to drop on you.
It's like trying to pick your favorite child.
And on that bombshell,
I think it's an easy one, but like download.
Mm.
Like the amount of things that you're able to do there kind of helps provide the entertainment, the fun, the enjoyment. And like I said, we're fortunate enough that we have such a large group like within our own camp that go. It's one of those things that every year you can kind of look back at those kind of big festival vlogs, especially like we have with a group of people, and it's like video albums.
Yeah.
Because no one has photo albums anymore.
No.
But we can go back and look at prior years and look at stupid moments from 22, 23, whatever, and kind of go back and have a nice laugh and re-enjoy those memories. So kind of always looking back at those kind of big vlogs.
Yeah.
So I think, download in that aspect.
Yeah. Stu?
I'm probably going to have to go, again, I've mentioned this band enough tonight, but it's probably going to have to be like where my journey with Malevolence began. It difficult to say which one, because it was literally a daft video of me. Essentially, Malevolence put out a picture. Sorry, Malevolence didn't. The local council put out a picture of Alex from Malevolence, CCTV footage saying he'd stolen something, and I was sharp and I did a video about it. I'm like, what's this about? Is it publicity stunt? Is it real? Who knows? And it ended up getting the eye of Andy from 5B, who's an artist management company in Birmingham. And from that, one thing came after another. And the next thing, I was invited to the HMV store to cover their album launch show. And it's just been one thing after another, being able to go to tours with them in Manchester and Brixton, just from that one daft little video that I've recorded in this very room.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably my proudest video because of what's since come from it. Which is another reason to say to people, pick up your phone, record something. You never know what's going to come from it.
Everyone has that is everything you'll need to start and foster a YouTube channel. You know.
Exactly. Yep. Not even start it. That's what people use professionally. I've mentioned my GoPro a number of times, but that's because I'm a nutter that goes in the mosh pits to record people. But all you need is one of these and a love for what you want to record.
How about you, Gibby? Video?
Yeah, I mean, the download video ended up being our longest ever video, just because there was that much footage that I was like, I can't leave out because we just had that much fun. The Back to the Beginning video was really fun, because that was the first time I kind of experimented with, I did a proper intro. So the start of that video is me with a lav mic in and around Birmingham, doing by the Crown, by the mural, by the bridge, being in 1969, 4 lads from Birmingham, blah blah blah. And it was just like an experiment with something a bit different, which is I kind of want to, bring in new things like that. But I think for me, even though all the recording was done last year, the video came out this year because it took so long to edit, and that's the Las Vegas video that we did, which was a full on.
I'm glad you've said that. Yeah. Because I was going to say yours should be the Fear and Loathing video, because I watched that and that was awesome.
Thank you.
I only saw the thumbnail today and it reminded me how good it was.
Thank you. I mean,
it was great.
I put a lot of there's a reason it took nearly a year to get that video out. Obviously, over festival season, there's other priorities and stuff, but I just I wanted to make sure that was right. Because have you seen the original Fear and Loathing?
I haven't, so I didn't understand the references, but I appreciated your.
So it's like a parody homage. Yeah, it's like an homage to one of my favorite films, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Which, if people don't know, this is going on a tangent now, but it's based on a story, which is a maybe true, maybe not true account of Hunter S. Thompson's drug trip, in Las Vegas in the 70s. It was a journalist who was covering a motorcycle race, but the article that he wrote wasn't about the race. It was about the post, and this is going to get really deep, the post hippie culture disillusionment of the American dream after the Vietnam War, and it's like you went to report on a bike race, you know, and it came back with this like really artistic, really well thought out think piece, and then it was turned into a film with Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro and stuff. One of my favorite films. But when we went to Las Vegas last year for when we were young, I noticed like there was a similarity of like me and Sam going to Vegas for the first time to do a video for this event, but we're actually going to Vegas and spending time in Vegas and stuff. And so we wanted to do like a special thing for that video. And then that's when like the kind of narrative bits came in, where instead of whereas the original film was about like the disillusionment of the American dream, I was kind of looking at it as the capitalization of nostalgia, because essentially that's what when we were young, like don't get me wrong, I loved it. I really did love that festival, and I loved the trip, but it's, you know, there's this trend now of selling like now that we're all in our, you know, late 20s, early 30s, whatever, and we've got the money to spend on things like that. They know that they can charge more for people to just want to relive their youth. And so, yeah, all the prices of things go up, but they know people will pay it. And I'm a sucker for it as well myself. And that, you know, they're not necessarily selling like a festival or a band or whatever. They're selling like the FOMO, you know, you can't miss this. Oh, you can't, you know, you can't afford to miss this. You've got to spend 400 quid on a ticket for this thing that you can't miss. And so it was something that was like really bugging me. And I just thought that was like a nice way to maybe, you know, like experiment with a little bit of artistic kind of thing.
Interpretation.
Yeah. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Stu, because it was something I was working on for a while to get right. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome. So anyone watching that hasn't caught that should go and check it out, because you can really see the effort that's been put into it. It definitely comes through.
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting watch. It's great.
Yeah. You also get to see me being wasted in Vegas.
Yeah.
Is that not the biggest selling point?
Yeah. Trying to eat the slice of pizza with I don't know if you remember that bit, Stu, with just the slice of pizza is like falling apart in my hands and it's hot, and
yeah.
But I'm also like absolutely out of my mind trying to like cram it in. So yeah, that's the selling point really. Yeah. Let's just quickly go through.
Oh, you're going through the chat, are you?
What are you one step ahead?
I was just going to say, Louis said your 100 days of download, Stu, made my experience at download the best ever.
Oh,
thank you. I appreciate it. And maybe I should have said that was my proudest moment, because I completely forgot that I spent 100 days recording videos for download. But you know,
it takes dedication.
No, thank you. It does, mate.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new video every day. I didn't record in batch or anything like that. Again, in this very room, just recording crap, basically. But yeah, thank you. And I'm glad I made it a little bit easier. Look forward to that next year.
Yeah. Louis says as well, I'd love to see that trade-off, Gibby versus Stu versus Ragamuffins. I think we need to make that work.
Yeah. Was that bare knuckle boxing or something?
Yeah. Oh, I'm down for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on then. should we do like a download YouTubers boxing tournament?
Could we do MMA instead of boxing?
I mean, just come to Bloodstock. Come to Bloodstock. Stand in the middle of Midgard at 3 in the morning.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
There was wrestling this year. I was wrestling this year, and it was. I mean, I lost, but you know, yeah. Yeah. Some of these comments. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say one of them, Sleepy Token. That bracelet. If you see the podcast, Alex has that on his microphone every episode. So it definitely, like, we know where it is. He brings it out every episode. Yeah. Have a mosh off.
I mean, I'm
a mosh off.
I'm the only one with long hair. So.
I'll record it.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob. talking about Fear and Loathing. But yeah, Rob, it was a pleasure to be involved in all your content this year at some point or another, lads. It's genuinely, you know, I say this on behalf of everyone, but genuine pleasure to have people. If anyone features in the video, you know, it's lovely when people come up and say things, but then it's like if we happen to get like that golden moment caught on camera, that's just, you know, something that we can look back on as well. That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, we've rambled for over 3 hours now officially, so
yeah,
we're gonna wrap it up.
And I'm very tired. I
Yeah.
need to go to bed.
Yeah,
My eyes are burning.
it's been fun. It's been a good chat.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
this is awesome. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you've enjoyed in the chat, we've enjoyed doing it. So
Yeah.
Appreciate you watching.
So so the whole live stream will be available to watch. It's going up on our Patreon tonight. It gets I have to like clip some bits out of the start and the end, so it'll be up on our YouTube live tab either tomorrow or what's the day after tomorrow, Tuesday. So yeah, if you want to watch all of this back, you can do, or I'll be clipping it down for like some highlights videos and stuff. Anything you guys want to promote before? What are you guys up to? Anything you want to push? Got anything to sell?
To sell my kidneys after I've just had to buy a dishwasher because my last one broke. No, it'd be awesome if everyone could come and join me over on Instagram and TikTok. Nice and easy. SMTV_IG for Instagram and SMTV_TikTok for TikTok. Some great footage captured the other night from Guilt Trip and While She Sleeps. That'll be coming out very soon. So yeah, be a pleasure to have you. And you can always follow me on YouTube. Not as active there, but it'll always be appreciated.
We've got Ragamuffins 666 on all the socials. We've got our Facebook community page, the Ragamuffin Club, for which we've got our awards that we're recording this week, and people can have a chance for their own Ragamuffin Club Album of the Year. So we have got a poll in there that's active at the minute if you want to come join. Yeah. Support all of us channels, sub to everyone. Everyone is absolutely lovely. We appreciate everything that everyone does with its comments, all those kind words. So just a big thank you really as well.
Yeah. And all the links to everyone's channels, YouTube channels, is in the description down below if you want to go and do that when this stream ends. Or do it now. Yeah, definitely go and show everybody some love. If you would like to come and sign up for our Patreon, you get extended cuts of videos. There's the Don Broco vlog is up there right now, which will be an extended version of the one that goes on YouTube in a couple of days' time. Some bonus videos which will be going up hopefully at the start of next year, because we're taking a bit of time to work on them, put a bit more effort into them. And yeah, everything there supports the channel, you know, goes straight back in to make this bigger and better, and hopefully a bigger and better 2026. We're on Instagram. All the links to our stuff is in the description down below, so head over there and subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. We're actually I think 15 away from hitting 5k, which is which like at the start of the year was just
awesome.
You know, didn't seem possible. So thank you very much to all the new people that have subscribed this year. It's been incredible. But if we could hit 5k by the end of the year, that would be, you know, not that it's about the numbers, but it would just be like a nice way to round out the year. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely comments in the chat, and we will see you in the next one. Toodles.
Yeah. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, Merry
Happy New
Christmas
Year.
and Happy New Year and all that.
See you next year. Love you all.